We walk towards the trials, every rule is final. Bonds will be forged that have the way to the end. It's nothing but course. Who will you become? The heroes or the evil? No way to turn back, so put on your backpack. The clock's ticking, hope your values don't go missing. Lace your boots, we're gone adventuring. Treasures to find, legend investigating. No gone back in Fabula Meditati.
It'd be like that.
So I'm just gonna
Mayhaps.
don't give me mayhaps. So yeah, I'm just gonna start with the intro and just kind of get everything going. So, as I said before, this story does not take place in the magical, mystical world of Fabula Meditati. It does not revolve around any of the members from the Forgotten Knight. Instead, we find ourselves in a bit more of a mundane setting. Our story begins on a hot summer night in a sleepy little town in the middle of nowhere where not much happens in this town. Until recently. There has been something amiss in this town for the past several weeks. Missing people have disappeared from all across the town. Authority figures, police officers, they have no idea what's going on. But you and your group of individuals has a sneaking suspicion that it has something to do with the mysterious house at the end of the street. For there has been multiple different sightings of lights flickering on, even though it's been abandoned for years. Mysterious sounds, mysterious shadows coming, if I can talk properly, mysterious shadows being seen through the windows. And you have gone to the police with this information, but of course, they don't believe you. So, your only option is to enter the house and to solve the mystery for yourself. For you and your group of different individuals have decided that your plan will take place tonight at midnight. And
Why
you shall
we always
all
go at night?
It's thematic! And you all meet up at your meeting place, which is directly in front of the house. And that is where our story begins. You have all trained for this day. You all gathered supplies, weapons, and learn whatever skills is needed to survive whatever may or may not be in this house.
I can guarantee my character didn't train for shit.
Howdy, y'all.
Oh, there's the boy. So yeah, since everybody is all together now, would you all like to introduce your characters?
Do I have the mental awakeness to do any introductions?
Yeah, I'm gonna go first then. My character is Evra. She's like pretty sweet. She's a pacifist, a monk, and she can incapacitate people pretty quickly because she knows.
You say decapitate or incapacitate?
Incapacitate.
Ah.
Because she knows all the human parts of the body. So.
I'll go next, since I'm also a monk. I am Dan Lane, and he's he's completely average. He's more interested on what's going on than the people that are, like, he wants to solve the mystery for the thrill.
Okay. I'll go.
You can go.
Yeah. So my character's Tobias. Did I make him a rogue? I did make him a rogue. He's kind of he's just here because he was like curious, and now he got sucked into this mess. But he's vibing.
Hi, my name is Robin. I'm also a rogue, and he's very intelligent. who's kind of an asshole, and he's mainly here to help figure out what it is and then act as if he did everything and take all the credit, and that's about it.
I'm gonna hate this motherfucker.
There's
But
always
he's
one in
almost-
every group.
Yeah, but he's also like incredibly intelligent, you know?
We have a very diverse
He-
group here.
he's the posh boy that learned every language.
Oh my god.
So, Elvira, do you want to say or do you want to type it out in the chat?
Hello. Hi. I hope everyone
Yeah, we
can
can
hear me good. Okay. There's no echo from the music, right?
No.
Okay, good. I was worried about that. Hello. My character's name is Florencia, or Flor for short. She has agreed to this mainly because she feels this weird vibe coming from the house, and she's like, yeah, no. This thing is disrupting the peace, and if people aren't gonna, what's the word I'm looking for? Help, I guess, or recognize that, then she's gonna have to do it, and even though she's really scared of this.
I'm assuming we're all very young at this point.
I would say, I mean, it's all up to you, but I would kind of say, like,
Flor,
everybody's kind of like a general kind of like teenager / kind of young adult kind of age, I'd say, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd probably say that's kind of roughly the kind of like age group of the group, so.
That's fine.
Because, you know, adults don't listen to, like, kids or teenagers or young adults, really, you know?
I kindly ask you all to
do we
keep
have
your hands to
ages?
yourselves.
Did you say what class your character was? You.
The red boy. Okay.
Wait, I did not
Yeah,
say
I don't think you
class.
did.
I'm a druid.
Fucking hippie.
Our only magic class.
Shut up.
Such aggression already.
He's already in the character's mindset.
You tree huggers are the reason my dad can't build a farm.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna respond to that.
Are you like the
Wow.
son of like one of those like one of those rich guys who's like, poor people don't deserve this, and like want to build like a mall like on top of like a whole neighborhood or something like that, like in a movie or something? That's what it sounds like.
How are you homeless? Just buy a house.
Oh my god.
And speaking of the house, as you all begin to approach the house, this house has definitely seen better days and has been here for who knows how long. Almost all the windows are all boarded up. The paint itself is almost all like aged off. You can barely tell what color it is. You're not sure, you think that it might have been a green, like a dark green house, but at this point it's too hard to tell with all the moss, all the vines, and all the paint gone off of it. And the lawn is like almost up to like your knees. It's ridiculous how much his grass has grown.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so is there steps up to the door, like a porch, or is it just door?
It is as you walk up towards the house, there is a short, used to be white picket fence, but like due to age and everything has like slowly like paint has fallen off and everything, so it looks it's a very short like fence with like a gate and like a little sidewalk that leads up to the house that has a little porch on it and the door.
Okay. Can I make sure that the steps are safe? I don't feel like falling.
Sure, you can test them out if you want.
No. I just want to see if, like, do they look like if I step on them, will the rock just give way?
There's only like 2 or 3 steps, but the second actually do an investigation check.
With a natural 20, that's 29.
You can definitely tell that this, it's definitely starting to rot. It looks like the first and the third step are pretty stable for the most part. The second step, the second somebody steps on that thing is going to snap in half.
Hey, you. Other child.
Who?
Any of you.
Yeah.
The steps are safe. You can go first.
They don't look safe.
We start and we're just like,
No, they are. I
I'm
looked them
gonna
over.
walk up the steps.
You're going to walk up the steps? Okay, so as you start walking up the steps, once you put your foot on the second step, I'm going to need you to do an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Oh,
To see whether or not like you're able to like jump out of the way before it just cracks.
Okay, acrobatics.
does a flip, a cartwheel. Somersault.
Ooh,
Lands
19 plus 5, 24.
Okay. So as you begin walking up the stairs, walking up the steps, the second you hit the second step, you hear a very loud crack sound, and immediately, due to your monk training, you immediately just backflip right off of there and just land. Yeah, backflips
Yeah.
back on the sidewalk and does like a little like flip and lands on his feet.
oops.
I also do
Must have missed
the
it.
pose of the like T-pose, like the
The T pose.
well, like you know how they like when they do a backflip, sometimes they do like a T-pose and saying like
To keep
Yeah.
balance.
also to show off. I think.
Okay. Everybody is thoroughly impressed, I'm assuming.
Oh, I
I'm
must
also
have missed that
yes.
one.
Impressed.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
glare.
same. I'm just glaring at him.
Mr.
Everyone
Punch
just
will be
immediately
here.
starts hating on Kyle.
I must have missed that step. I'm very clearly lying, by the way.
I'm gonna do an insight check on you.
Okay, insight versus deception. See what happens.
What was yours?
Can I voluntarily fail?
If you want to, you can.
Yeah, because I rolled a 21, but I want to voluntarily fail.
He is absolutely lying to you. You can even see that he has like a little bit of a smirk on his face. You know that little smirk that just like I got you, you know, like one of those smirks. Yeah, he definitely has one of those. If he could, he would definitely be doing like a shit-eating grin right now if people weren't like looking at him. So
Or he might be doing that. I'm gonna say, alright. And just look around to see if, hey, is there any, like, is anyone, like, watching, like, anyone that, like, that's not from this group, that, might sound an alarm or, like, go to the police or something that we're going into an abandoned house?
roll a perception check with disadvantage because it is the middle of the night and it's dark outside.
I
Okay.
don't think anyone would be
Oh, I
awake.
forgot. I forgot this was that night. Oh my gosh.
I forgot I should talk 'cause I'm on my phone.
I mean, you guys do have your phones and stuff like that, but that only like doesn't light up super well, like in the pitch black darkness. So you know.
How do I do?
We have flashlights on our phone.
It only works so well.
I got a passive perception. It's really high. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Am I doing passive or am I doing?
Just a straight, just a normal perception roll with disadvantage because it's dark outside.
4?
Said 4. As far as you can tell, there's nothing. It's too dark to really see anything. And if anybody was looking at you, they most likely couldn't see you unless they had like night vision goggles or something of the sort on them.
The only one I don't trust is Posh guy over here.
Always one in the group.
I'm sorry, you're poor. I'll be right back in like 5 minutes.
There might be other things that and the front porch? Is there a way in the back?
You'll have to go around the house and look if you wanna look around and see what's in the back.
Wait, so it's the front.
As in, you guys,
I'm
we're
just
at
going
the
to-
front door, and you want to see if there's a back entrance at all.
Yeah.
I don't think we need a back entrance. It was just
okay.
one stair step.
I mean, it's up to you guys. If you guys want to go in the front, you can. If you want to try and go in the back, you can.
You know,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
go in
join.
front.
There's
I'm
also
gonna
no
go
guarantee
back
that
and
door is going to open anyway. So
Well, no.
I don't wanna be that girl who's like, let's split up, but I would like to go around the house at least just once to check
Okay.
out everything.
okay, so who's
Yeah.
all going around the house and who's going in the front door?
I'm
I
gonna
I
go.
wanted
would
to
just
peek.
say that for anyone that wants to go to the front door, that's probably where they're going to look first. So like,
So do
they
you
might
want to
have
look at the
something
front
that-
door first and then look around?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go-
I was gonna
Yeah.
go up to is there a window next to the door that we can peek into?
There is, but as I said before, most of the windows are almost completely barred up. There's a little space you can go in and look, but it doesn't give you much leeway to look in.
Ah,
I'm gonna,
okay.
okay, wait, is Floor, is that your name? Is
Yes.
Is she going to go around the house to check?
Yeah. I guess she's going to
Can I-
look. Oof. This is
Okay, so are
great.
you
Great. Like we've already split
Okay,
the
so
Yeah,
are
group.
but
you
can I go
going?
with her
Okay.
to check?
Okay, so everybody who's going around the back of the house, are you moving stealthily? Or are you moving normally?
Stealth.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
say
Stealth.
normally, but with a little bit of stealth.
so I would say everybody rolls stealth checks, and Blue, you with disadvantage because you're walking kind of normally.
Are we all going?
Oh, well,
I think
I
only
don't have
two of
any
them are going,
pluses
but
to
if everybody
stealth.
wants to go, they can.
that is a 3.
Okay.
I'll just,
I
I'll
got a
just go.
19.
Okay.
Woo.
Fuck, where's
Be
my
the one
self?
who kills the group.
So that was
I got a 16.
so that was a 3, 19, and a 16,
I got a 10.
and a 10. Okay. So
We'll just assume that Posh guy's here.
okay. So Blue and Clem, you're both okay. Blue, you got a 3, right? Or is that the 9?
Yeah,
10?
that was me.
Okay, so you're all moving pretty stealthily, except for you, who attempts to move stealthily, but trips on a root and just face first, onto the ground, with a big crash.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
I don't know how I even tripped because normally I would just, not because I don't know. My character is like a.
And then
monk.
once you hit the ground, you see the house that is next to it. One of the upstairs lights flicks on.
Shit.
Oh,
Oh,
Everyone hide.
Stay down. Stay down.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Hey,
So everybody
Stay
rolls.
down,
Everybody
close to the
rolls
ground.
stealth checks
Go hide in the
again.
grass. It's
16.
Also, since it's long grass, I'm gonna say with advantage.
19.
What are we rolling again?
Stealth
15.
with advantage because you're in very tall grass.
15.
20.
What are we rolling again?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Okay.
Got it.
So, as you're all lying there quiet, waiting for whoever it was to fall asleep or go back to where it was, the person opens up the window and you see like a fairly old, like a middle-aged kind of man. Look out the window and you hear somebody in the background. David, what are you doing looking out the window? And he's
Oh my god.
Barb, I just heard some noises out there. Want to see if them dang coons again. It's like, go back to
Clearly, I'm
bed.
clearly
Okay,
hiding my
there's nobody there anyway, so I'm just gonna go back to bed. Whatever. He slams the window shut.
I was hiding my laughter.
So yeah, he turns the light off in another minute or so, and everything is quiet once again.
Sorry.
It's alright. Okay, I think we can continue.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you continue back around the house, you find out that there is several things here. One, that there is a back door that like a glass sliding door that appears to lead into what looks like a kitchen, but what's more important and what you guys focus on is that there are several unmarked graves in the backyard.
Oh no.
Storm cellar or door or something. Like something that leads
Graves.
downstairs.
You said like a storm cellar or something like that?
Like, you know how some people have
Basements.
like it leads downstairs, like into the
Yeah.
basement or the outside.
Why are we immediately going to the basement? That's the worst thing to do.
I would say, okay, there is one that appears to be there, but looks like it hasn't been used in a very long time. There's vines and like plant stuff growing all over it, and it looks like it's locked.
What I missed?
Hello, Red. You just missed a great stealth. Everybody was doing great except Blue and a grown, like a middle-aged man, almost. No, not middle-aged.
It
like
was
a very
middle
old man.
aged, and he was like, damn them dang coons out there again, stuff like that. So, and his wife Barbara made him go back to bed. So avoided. But now they are back, and they're in the backyard, and they found what appears to be sliding door leads to a kitchen and several small unmarked tombstones.
It's
How?
probably pets or something.
Yeah, pets. I buried my
Um,
pets in
how
the
big
back.
are the graves?
But I don't mark them with like
As you-
this. Is it like actual gravestones,
As
or
you
is it
take
like
a closer
handmade?
look to it, these are definitely not pet graves. 'Cause
How big are the
unless
graves?
unless it's roughly the size of like a normal human. I would
They're
say.
pet graves.
I mean,
And,
there's if you ever seen an Irish wolfhound, those are pretty big.
and if anybody's checking the graves and stuff, can I have somebody do a investigation check?
I
Hi,
got you. I
yes.
got a high investigation.
Investigate.
Got you.
15.
Let's see. Oh frick! I got a 2 plus
I got a
3,
19.
5.
Okay. People who rolled high, at first you thought that these graves were unmarked, but because of how dark it was, it appeared that they were dark. It appeared that they were empty. As you look closer, you see that there's a bunch of numbers on there. It seems like
Oh shit.
you're not really sure, but it seems either like a serial number or like a number for, you're not really sure, but it's a bunch of different numbers and weird symbols and stuff on there.
Friends?
What was that?
Imaginary friends, maybe?
Who buries their?
Oh
I'm not
my
even
gosh.
gonna. I'm not
Who
even gonna
buries
begin
imaginary
to
friends?
dive into anything that was just said.
Hey, common folk.
What's Rich Boy doing?
Does anyone have a
What's
notepad?
Malfoy doing? A what?
We can just take a picture.
You have phones.
Didn't you also say you had your phone on you and you're using your phone?
Can we
Let's
just
take a picture of it.
take a photo then of the tombstones?
Sure. If you want to take a picture, you can.
Cool.
Is the flash off or on?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say on.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright,
I'm
I'm
gonna.
not.
I'm gonna know. So,
You know.
Okay. So you take a picture of it to save on your phone for later, and it appears nobody saw it, at least as far as you're aware.
As far as you were aware. Oh god.
It's the middle of the night. It's dark outside, so you don't know if there's somebody out there watching or not.
You don't have to say it so creepily.
That's the whole point of this. It's fun.
Aside from the graves, is there anything else to check out?
You can roll an investigation check to see if there's anything worthwhile looking for at all.
Let me see. 22.
22, okay. So from what you can tell, besides the graves, there's not a whole lot really in this backyard. But what more so draws your attention is to the glass door that houses what appears to be a kitchen. And the kitchen, like looking at the house, you would think that the whole entire place would be disarray and in disrepair and everything. But from what you can tell, the inside of the kitchen is clean, like it's been used recently, or at least somebody
jeez.
like keeps it tidy enough to where like they can go get food and stuff like that.
Ghost housemaid?
Why is the kitchen cleaner than some of you people?
Most likely, what I'm getting is that some people are trying to use this house even though it's supposed to be abandoned, and
Yeah, squatters and stuff.
And tombstones.
it's either that or those people have risen again.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Addicts hiding out in houses. Disgusting.
Does anyone have?
I'm about to slap Rich Boy.
Does the glass? Does the glass door look locked?
It
Like,
doesn't.
I would probably be able to see through the other side if it's locked or not.
It doesn't appear to be locked, but what you see towards the end of it is like what appears to be like a little like block of wood that they might have used to like block it off, but it looks like it's slightly ajar. So probably with enough strength, you could open up the door and like knock that piece of wood out.
Don't ask me. I have like a negative strength modifier.
Hey.
I think I'm pretty strong. What?
Okay, then if whoever wants to try and open the door, give me a straight strength check.
Plus anything?
Plus your strength modifier.
I don't have any
I
modifier.
have
Ooh,
two
I
modifiers.
rolled a
So
6.
I have a 15 strength.
Let's do 17.
17, okay. You're able to just barely be able to just force it open, and then the piece of wood just slings out and just slams into the wall on the other side of the room.
That's hopefully not too loud.
I'm gonna look at the others around the side of the house to see if the light turned on.
The other side of the house? You mean in the house or the next house?
No, I meant like where we saw the light turn on before.
I'd say you hear this sound of voices you're assuming is the couple who looked at you and stuff like that, and you hear the husband going like, "It's them goons again. It's like, Dave, just go to bed. Just go. I want to sleep. I have a coffee meeting with Deborah in the morning. We can't do it." And you just hear them arguing. You don't think they're gonna check out here, at least not for a while, unless a lot more noise happens.
Okay. I don't like this music.
That's the point. You
Slowly.
I'm going to the door's open, right?
Yeah, the door is now open.
Now it is.
Okay, so
what
I'm
I
gonna walk in, motion for them to come inside.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to come inside.
Okay, so
Okay.
you are now all inside, as I said before, a fairly clean-looking kitchen. What?
I don't want to go inside. No.
Okay, so everybody but you goes inside then, and you're
Scared
left
posh
outside
boy
alone.
standing outside, alright.
Heh, coward.
Okay, so if you're not gonna go inside, at least be our lookout.
Actually, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, as all of you but one enter in the kitchen, as I said before, it's a fairly clean-looking kitchen, consisting of a stove, a fridge, a counter to prepare food on, and it looks like it's been not recently, but it looks like it's being used pretty frequently, at least frequently enough to be like cleaned regularly.
I'm gonna say you better come in if you want to, because I'm gonna be putting the block back in.
What? No, why would you do that?
That
one
sounds
of
like a terrible
We're doing
idea.
lots in
That's
here.
one of our way out.
I'm whispering, by the way.
Yeah, me
Um,
too. So just
If they come down here, would you rather them to see an open door and then check the whole house, or a closed door with it exactly how it was?
Well, they probably wouldn't know if there's a block there. or not?
Yeah, it's not like
They're
they
the ones
check
that
every
put
day.
it in there.
We should just close the door. But not lock it. What if we get stuck inside the house?
I don't think anyone
Take the
lives
block
here.
out.
Not if you're running. Alright. Avera's just gonna be like, okay, whatever, I can't argue. Can't reason with this person.
So is all but the posh boy going inside the house then?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you all,
Okay, so before
Can I try to push him in?
before we like
you
Oh my
can
gosh.
try if you want. Do
Alright.
like,
Hi.
do like an athletics versus like acrobatics, something. Or
Huh,
athletics
yeah.
versus athletics, whatever you want.
Who does what?
You have to do athletics.
Yeah, athletics, and then he has to do acrobatics. Trying to get out of the way. Actually, acrobatics or athletics, whichever one you want to do.
Oh, I already did
I'm
athletics.
No. I can choose. You have to do athletics.
Yeah, you have to do athletic, and then he can do athletic or acrobatic.
Oh, okay.
I got a 14.
I got a 6.
Okay, so you okay? What was that? Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
I did acrobatics. Hands off me.
As you begin to as you just rush at him, trying to push him in, he just you're just like flailing wildly. He just steps over to the side slightly, and you just trip and fall face first, and then into the kitchen.
Oh.
Wait, into the kitchen or outside?
As in, she was outside trying to push him in, and he was
Yeah.
in front of the door, and she tried to push him in, but then he moved out of the way, and then she went in and tripped and fell face first in the kitchen.
I'm gonna go and try and help her up.
Hands off the coat. It's worth more than everything you're wearing.
God.
It's worth the
Okay, he's
needle.
gonna be the sacrifice. Can we agree with that?
Yep. I'm gonna
look, whoever your name is, Mr. Posh Dude Guy, if you're gonna be like this, if you're not
Nobody's
even
gonna
gonna
save you.
go inside, just be our lookout and like actually, you know,
Send me a picture
Up
on
top
your
and look out.
phone.
I said fine the first time. I don't know why you're still trying to get me to go inside.
oh, you did? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Well, listen next time.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to. As soon as everyone gets in, I'm going to shut the door and put the block in.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I will
kick
remove
the
the
out when
block.
he's not looking.
Okay, then
And I'm
make
going to say, everyone, that probably will. There might have been enough to get them. Hide.
okay.
quickly.
Blue. Okay, before anything else, Blue says she's gonna try and knock it out. I'm noticing. Make a sleight of hand check.
17.
And
Versus
versus a perception check, I'd say.
perception. This is 15.
Okay. She's very subtly uses her foot to just drag it out from under there and just slowly by using her monk training that she has read in several books, and I'm assuming hasn't done much with it, but you know. Is somehow able to use her foot to balance the block of wood and make it so and she's able to. I'm trying to say what I'm trying to do. And then she puts her foot
Footwork.
as
Good.
far up her back as she can, and then she suddenly reaches with her hand and then just puts it down the back of her shirt, and nobody's the wiser.
Okay. Finally.
Okay. And you guys said you were
So
gonna
now you
hide,
have a
right?
block.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you have a piece of wood that you can use for things if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to listen
Well-
to see if they're coming down the stairs and if, like, while trying to find a place to hide without.
Okay. So
What?
make
Who's
a
coming?
perception check.
Do people live here?
Yeah. What?
Well,
Maybe.
you don't know.
It's
That's
a
why you're
big
here to try to figure it out.
Natural
You don't
one.
know if people. Okay, natural one.
Oh.
You hear crickets
Okay.
and stuff outside, and you also hear the posh boy, who I'm assuming is Instagram living this right now to
No,
like
no.
to his like 400 followers on
Yeah, no.
Instagram.
He's He's a posh boy, but he's not an idiot. I don't think.
No, I'm smart.
No.
Bro.
He is Snapchatting outside using multiple filters and stuff like that.
Why would
What
I
are you
share
doing?
my face with peasants?
Oh, you're right. Okay, what he does instead is just take pictures of the clothing he's wearing.
Could I please say what I do instead, maybe?
Fine. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Can I say what my character does?
Yes. What are you doing?
I'm gonna walk over to the cellar doors.
The cellar is outside.
Yeah.
Yes, I am outside.
He is outside.
were
the
in
door.
the-
No.
No, he was
tried to push him
outside.
in, but he got out of the way. So yeah, perception-wise, you don't hear anything besides like the normal outside noises, and you think you hear those coons that Dave was talking about, but you're not really sure. You know.
Wait,
So,
I do have a passive perception of 21.
Okay. So far, nothing has happened. As you attempt to approach the cellar door, said before, it looks like it hasn't been used in a long time. Vines and like moss and it's definitely locked with like a little padlock on
Well,
it.
could I like how rusty is like the hinges of like the lock and the door in general? Like
Make
how
an
damaged?
investigation check.
That's a 12.
Okay. It looks decently like rusted off, but you're not sure if you're gonna be able to like rip it off or anything. You would have to try it in order to like really know if you can
Don't
do
get
it.
tetanus.
You're not there, so you
Right. Okay. I will. I think I may have something.
Okay. While he's working on that, what are you guys doing?
Are there any small bits of like one hiding? But then I'm also gonna. Can I do a perception check for like small items that are in the kitchen that I could like take?
Sure, you can do a perception check if you want. Actually, that'd be more investigation check if you're looking around your surroundings.
It's an 11.
same here.
11. There's not a lot out on the counters and stuff. Everything appears to be in cabinets or like in the fridge or whatever else they go.
You see, I'm looking for like sticks or small rocks or something.
That would be
You don't find any sticks, but as you're looking through, you find a kitchen knife, like a decently sharp kitchen knife in one of the counters.
Okay, not use that. Is it like tile beneath us?
Yeah, the floor is tile.
Are any of the pieces like chipped?
With that investigation check, you don't think so. No.
I feel if I was looking.
It's dark.
It's dark, and you rolled like an 11, so yeah.
Whatever. All right.
Okay. So yeah, you guys gonna move from the kitchen, or you gonna stay in there for a minute?
I'm gonna stay in there for a minute. And...
Okay. So Red.
I'm actually gonna move. Is there can I see like where the kitchen leads
There
to?
is a door on the other side that you're not sure what leads to, but you would assume that it would lead to like a dining room or something like that. Which is what you would think, but you're not sure.
All right, I'm gonna check.
Okay. While
that
she's
door
doing that,
out.
Red, what were you gonna do?
Okay, right. So is it like two handles and then there's a lock like going between like over them both to keep it closed?
Basically, there's the two handles, and there's a metal bar, and then the metal bar has like a padlock on it.
Okay, right, okay. So what I want to try and do, because I didn't know how like equipment would work in this, so I kind of just chose starting equipment, and
Whatever
I was
works for you.
like rope. So I got some rope, which I feel like
Okay.
would be smart to bring anyway. So can I tie some rope like around them? Because if I tried to grab it with my hands, it'd be really awkward. So
Yeah.
can I tie some rope around it to give myself some leverage and basically put my feet on the sides and try and pull it open?
Yeah, sure. And then you can try and pull it off after that.
Yeah.
Okay. So then make a strength check with advantage because you're using a rope.
That's a 10.
A 10, you pull and pull, but it doesn't really seem to be budging at all.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna take my fucking rope back.
Okay.
Can I just spend not sitting on the ground, just like crouching, I suppose, and just spend some time looking over the symbols and numbers on the graves to try and figure out if there's any meaning behind it.
Sure. And then while you're doing that, we're gonna cut back to everybody else, and then Elvira, you said you're gonna go for one of the doors. See where that goes.
Mm-hmm.
You open the door, and it leads to a fairly small-looking dining room area with a table and about 6 chairs surrounding it, and it looks pretty dusty and gross, and it looks like this area hasn't really been used as much as the kitchen has been used.
That's weird.
And then, as you walk out, and then to the left, and when you walk out to the left of you, there is a pair of double doors that you're assuming leads to the front area of the house.
Is there anything else in the little dining room?
Make an investigation check.
Alrighty. Where is my investigation? There it is. Oh, I rolled a 1, but I have a +3.
A natural 1. You don't see anything, but you see a bunch of really weird-looking dust bunnies in the corner, which you think is actually pretty cool. You know?
Oh, okay.
I'm going to. I have proficiency in carpenter tools, so.
Okay.
That has 3 things which I'm gonna do an investigation check to see if if find anything that's to find things that would be places that would have a easy to hide things.
Easy to hide things. Okay, so roll an
Like
investigation.
not I'm trying to find things that I can secret doors and things like that.
You're looking
or would
for
that
hiding
be,
spots.
that would actually be perception, actually.
You're trying to look for hiding spots. What you're trying to do is that one. Now I'm getting it.
No, I'm trying to find things that they would hide and that I'm trying to look for.
Okay, so I have to roll investigation for that.
Okay.
Is there anything in the room? Like small objects?
You already did an investigation check, and the only thing you found was a knife and a couple different plates.
Oh no.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay. So for the most part, there's not really anything really bizarre out of the ordinary in the kitchen, as far as you can tell. The fridge, while not super stocked up with food, looks like maybe one person lives here. Maybe you're not really sure. But looking through all the cabinets like that, you don't really find a whole lot, with the exception of you find what appears to be a vial with some sort of liquid in it.
Where did I find this vial?
You found it in one of the cabinets, stuffed all the way in the back of the cabinet.
I am going to. What type of the vial liquid? Correct.
Vial liquid. It looks clear but cloudy at the same time, and it's also actually correction. It looks cloudy, black, and moving.
Okay, I'm going to take said vial, and I'm going to whisper to people, anyone recognize what this is?
Where is he?
I'm in the kitchen.
He's in the kitchen. You're in a dining room, so you can go back into the kitchen and see what he's up to. And then while you're doing that, Red, I would say roll an intelligence check to see if you might recognize what these symbols or anything might be at all.
That's an 18 for a 21.
21, okay. As somebody, your father has been with has meetings with many different wealthy and intelligent men, which means that you kind of have a general idea of like what like certain formulas and stuff can look like. This looks like identification numbers for experiments. And the symbol at the end, you're not you even though you rolled a pretty good intelligence check, it doesn't look like anything you've really ever seen before.
These look like those things those vets gave my purebred German Shepherd.
Of course.
I guess I could go tell them. I'm gonna go blatantly knock on the door.
Are you?
Okay, so he walks up to the door and goes. He just bangs on the door.
We all just jump in
Which
fear.
door?
The glass door, because the guy is still in the kitchen. He's banging on the glass door.
I'm gonna say that I was peeking my head in to see what Dan was doing, so then I just look over and I'm like, what the? I'm gonna go over and let him in.
It's unlocked.
He doesn't know that.
Yeah.
I told him I would lock.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have manners, peasant.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the door.
No one lives here.
As far as you
No
know.
one's supposed to live here.
So, upon the door opening, I'm just going to walk in. Thought you all should know, whoever does live here or did live here, those graves outside, they're experiments.
I'm gonna show him the vial. Can you recognize what this is?
Perhaps I can.
You look at it, and normally I'd say roll intelligence check, but it doesn't look like really anything any of you have really seen before. It looks like a liquid, but you don't think it is. There's not really much weight to it at all or anything, and it looks like it's constantly moving, and it's like a dark cloud shape.
Well, of course you don't know what this is. It's obviously something like a solution, perhaps of glucose origin.
Just admit you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I am making it up.
Just admit you don't know.
Then make a deception check.
No, yeah.
I want to see this.
Me?
No, red. Make a deception check.
18.
You were all
Can we go
enamored.
insight since I don't have any reason to believe him.
Sure. Roll an insight check.
Natural 1. No.
You are.
That's a 7, so plus 5, 12.
No, natural 1. That's a natural 1.
No, it's actually a 12.
Okay.
It looked like a 1, but it's actually a 7.
Either way, while you don't believe him like 100%, you feel like he might have an idea of what he's talking about, at least in this regard.
No.
I think it might be a good idea to hear him out and just see what it all leads to. And
Glucose
maybe he
origin?
should be the leader of the group because he's just so smart.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna go that
Oh.
far.
I am having too much fun with this.
So yes, these vials this vial was probably used as part of some of the past experiments. Oh, and also, since he buried them, I'm guessing they were alive and made out of something living. So if he's still around, I'm going to leave all of you to get experimented on. I'm going to go stand outside again.
Wow, thanks.
Yeah, I'm going to go
Okay.
stand outside.
Well, because
Wow.
of you, we're probably about to be attacked by him, but
Thanks.
As you actually, before you even leave, can I have you make a perception check for me as you look out the door?
Oh.
Everyone or just him?
Just him as he's trying to leave.
Is it 16? But passive 21 if that helps.
You see, as you turn around to exit the door, you can barely make out what appears to be like beyond, like slightly beyond, like the fence, because the fence hole around the whole house. It looks like a line of like humanoid people just standing there, staring at you.
Can I like as I turn around and see this? Can I pretend that like I didn't see it? And I just turn to look outside and I don't see them.
Make a deception check.
Would it be performance?
If you want to be, it can be. Like you're pretending not use nothing else. If you want it, you can be.
Pretending not to be scared. I see.
Not natural 20.
So you got 20,
So,
but not.
so if it's not, is that natural one then?
No.
he's
It's
saying, like,
it's a number.
it's a 20, but
Oh,
not
you
a
got a 20, but it's not natural. Okay. So yeah, you play it off cool. Do you still step outside?
Yeah.
Or
No. I turn back. I turn back around very slowly. So like obviously the people outside can't see my face. There are people outside watching us. We need shush. We need to what was keeping that door closed before? Please put it back.
Alright, I'm gonna pull that out my ass and put it over.
it was in your shirt. It wasn't in your pants.
Please don't make it obvious. I don't think they know I saw them.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put it over there. Stealthily.
Stealthily, so make. Actually, it doesn't matter.
We know
Because
study.
they don't do anything. They're just standing, staring at you.
Oh, so she sees them when she did that. She saw them.
Well, I mean, I would imagine you would point them out to them, or at least like they would be aware of it when that happened.
So yeah, just like not obviously, just look over my shoulder.
But yeah, but from what you can tell, it looks like they're all around the fence that's around the house.
That
And
is
what I'm gonna
they're
do
just
is
standing there.
It probably doesn't need this, but I'm gonna like put the block there and then just kind of bend down to pretend like I'm tying my shoe or something. Try to make it not obvious.
Okay.
Can I check my phone signal?
Sure, you can check it.
Do I have any signal?
Nope.
What did you expect?
Of course, we're in a creepy.
Which is
Sorry, but
weird
does
because
anyone
like
have any
on the
signal?
outside of the house you had like a pretty decent signal, but now you don't have any.
Does anyone have any signal?
I guess.
I don't know. Do we have signal?
I straight up
You
said
all
no,
check your
even check
phones
my
and
phone.
you all don't have it. There's no signal at all.
Where's the Wi-Fi router?
You check the settings.
Let's go down to the basement.
You check the settings and there's no Wi-Fi at all.
I have a couple suggestions, if I may.
I turn on my hotspot.
How? You don't have any reception.
Data for that.
Doesn't make any sense.
Right.
I have 8
I'm
suggestions.
just trying different
I
things.
have a suggestion. We go upstairs, get as high as we can, try and get some signal, call someone, because we're not qualified for this, let's face it. Let's just get some police down here. And leave.
No one's gonna believe us.
And get arrested for trespassing.
Well, let me clarify. Would you rather deal with what seems to be a horde of people,
Yeah, no, I agree with.
or perhaps getting a bit of trouble for breaking into an abandoned house?
Look, Mr. Posh Boy, I know that you can, like, technically pay off anything, but we can't. And I'd rather not
do you
have
think we'd
something
go
on
to
my
jail for
record.
breaking into an abandoned house?
Trespassing is a real
If
thing,
it's not-
and
if the
clearly
property-
nobody's
if the property
doing
isn't owned, it's not
anything.
trespassing.
I'm pretty sure it's probably owned by the state or something, but
We're somewhere we shouldn't be. We're children, remember? If you didn't remember.
I don't want to go to juvie again. No.
Yeah, we'll be let.
Oh my
most likely
god.
be let off with a warning.
You have a very vivid flashback to the last time you were in juvie.
Kyle dropped the soap.
Oh
All
my
the
god.
toilet paper was one ply. It was horrible.
Kyle dropped the soap in juvie.
Oof.
Yikes.
I agree with
Okay.
Posh Boy, honestly.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? You staying in the kitchen? You moving on? What are you doing?
And I'm gonna move on to.
Moving on.
Let's
Okay,
move
you
Moving up in
move-
life.
You move back into the dining room, and then you go through the double doors, and this is what you believe to be like the front of the house, the front area of the house, anyway, because you can see to the front of you. You can see what appears to be across the hallway a living room, and to the right of you a flight of stairs, and all the way over here in the front is the door that you would have come in if the step thing hadn't happened, and it's slightly ajar.
Oh no.
Was that open before?
I don't know, was it?
I don't think.
No,
Oh.
I didn't. No, we would have noticed if it was.
I'm gonna.
So do you guys want to head up the stairs or just look around here?
Excuse me. Can one of you go look outside the door, see if there's people at front as well?
I'll do it.
How about you
Okay.
do that?
I warned you all in the first place. I helped
No,
with
no,
the stairs.
Ver's just gonna start walking over, just helpfully.
Okay. As you walk over and take a look outside, yep, they're there. All around the house, they're all there. They're still not moving. They're just looking directly, just staring straight ahead, not moving.
I'm gonna
Bad vibes.
slowly
It's not.
close the door.
You get the general vibe that they don't want to attack you or anything. At least not yet. They
Not
wanna
yet.
Yeah.
Not
I'm gonna
yet.
close the door.
They want to keep you here for some reason.
Okay.
Well, are they?
Where did they all come from?
Do you recognize any of them, Mr. Fox?
I'm just gonna slowly turn to him.
I mean, you can maybe make it. What would that even be? Like
History?
history, I guess. Probably at disadvantage because it was dark, so you couldn't really make out the features a whole lot.
A 5.
No, it was way too dark to be able to determine
okay.
who anybody was out there at all.
What about
As he
me?
asked me some dumb
You
shit. I'm
can
gonna
you can
slowly
also
turn
make
to
a
him.
history check at disadvantage if you want to.
Believe
It's a
it or not.
14.
14.
Yeah.
While you weren't able to really determine their facial features at all or anything, you can definitely tell like they were all people of different like sizes. Like there were some adults, some like younger, some older.
Okay.
You could definitely tell, and
I'm
you
gonna-
couldn't really like specifically like point out like what features were familiar to you at all. But you get the feeling that you may or may not know some of them.
I'm gonna turn to the boy who questioned me.
The boys.
How about you go out and look outside for yourself and stop being a twat?
I'm sorry, I don't know everyone in the street, on the street, so...
I don't know anyone on this street. I don't live on this street.
Why did you come here then? There,
Oh, because I already explained this. Didn't know. If you do all the work, I'll have some input every now and then. We get out of this, and I'll just take all the glory. In exchange, you guys get out of here safely.
I just shouldn't have thrown him to the wolves.
If it comes down to it, we can sacrifice him.
Jeez, you guys are brutal.
Hey, this is like a visual novel, and he's the guy who like you just hate. All right.
This is a documentary literature. Well, he ain't killing people. He's not yet.
I'm playing my character, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you guys gonna do? You gonna stick around the stairs, look around? You gonna head up the stairs?
Didn't we want to go upstairs
Okay,
to get
so-
signal?
Wait,
You said there was a living
Yeah,
room?
there is a living room. There's a living room over there. There is the front area. There's the stairs, and there's what appears to be a closet.
if the door's ajar, do we hear anyone walking around?
Make a perception check.
Everyone? Or.
I would just say him for now, because he had asked.
Can I also do a perception check? Just to look for
25?
objects?
25. You don't really hear anything coming from outside at all. You
Uh-oh.
hear what sounds to be. You can't tell if it's footsteps or like a clatter or something, but you hear something that sounds like it's coming from the attic.
Okay.
Of course,
New
it's the
plan.
attic.
New
Oh,
plan.
the
We're not
raccoon.
going upstairs. We're staying as far away from upstairs as possible. There's someone up there.
Okay. Also, can
Is
I
there
do-
really,
knew
though?
that.
we
Oh,
didn't-
please go look for yourself.
Can I also check perception check to see if there's any? Like,
That's what I
objects?
thought.
What?
So you can head upstairs then? Is that what you said?
No. Can I
No.
look for? Can I do a perception check to look for small objects again?
Small objects? Sure, if you want to.
Okay. 15. This could be like small piece of wood, rocks. I don't know anything.
15. You can definitely see some of the floorboards are kind of loose. You might be able to rip those out or something. And in the other room, living room, there are some books on the bookshelf, stuff like that. Might be something like that, maybe.
I'm gonna check out the closet.
Okay.
Let's see what's
You
up.
open up the closet, and it looks like it hasn't been used in a very long time. There's coats, jackets, hoodies, but it all appears to be just like one size. Like one person lived here. Or lives here.
Okay, can I also go?
Could I do something?
What do you want to do?
I want to take a bit of my room. Wait, does anyone have anything sharp? Wait, does anyone have anything
any
sharp?
what?
Anything sharp?
Shamrock?
Sharp.
Sharp.
I'm a carpenter tool.
There's a
Um,
kitchen knife in the kitchen. I didn't grab it.
I have
Okay.
carpenter tools. There's something sharp in the kitchen.
Okay. I'm gonna use that knife. I'm gonna cut a bit of the rope off, and I'm gonna tie a bit of rope at the bottom of the stairs at ankle height.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Smart boy.
Just so if anyone starts coming down whilst we're down here, we'll hear them. They'll potentially snap their neck and die.
And then the neighbors would hear them.
Okay, I just want to clarify. They didn't hear me knocking on a glass door.
True.
Oh, I also
But
tried to
that
pull
isn't
open.
as.
I also tried to pull open the cellar doors. They didn't hear me try and do that.
And as you say that, you visualize a picture of Dave being yelled at by his wife again for trying to get out of bed. So yeah, he probably just stayed in there just to like make his wife happy.
Okay, well, since there's nothing really on the closet,
I am.
you mentioned a bookshelf. I don't know. where
Bookshelf
that
is in the
was,
living
but I'm
room.
gonna check that out. Okay, I'm gonna go to the living room.
Okay.
Check out.
While they're doing that,
You said look behind the bookshelf.
No, just at the
Okay.
books. If there's anything.
From
of
what you can
interest.
tell, they're pretty general books. Some fiction, some non-fiction, some research books like mathematics, bioengineering, stuff like that,
Are there any like?
and
No.
a couple different DVDs and stuff on there too.
Oh, DVDs.
Yes.
I'm
DVDs.
gonna take.
the DVD.
Actually, specifically Laserdisc.
Read this.
What boomer technology is this?
You've never heard of laser discs? They're like massive DVD. Hold on.
You mean like a record?
I was being in character. I know what one is.
Probably will not the name.
I'm just saying. I'd never use that to paw people trash.
It's for some reason a laserdisc version of Titanic. For some reason, you don't know why, but it is.
Alright, whatever. I don't care. I'm just gonna take it.
You now have a laserdisc version of the Titanic in your hands.
Why do we need that?
I'm gonna hide it and just like keep it on me.
Oh, okay, I guess you just do you have a bag at all or anything, or just like shoving it like all like in your pockets, your shirt or whatever?
I don't.
It can break, so it's
a laser disc. Of course, it's gonna break.
Stealing, typical of the paw people.
Oh my god!
I don't need any
You
of
didn't
this.
have to
laser.
call.
I wonder who took the knife first.
I didn't take the knife.
I'm assuming what he did was like went into the kitchen, found the knife, and then came back.
Yeah.
Well, no, like, Blue said her character went and got the knife, but I used.
No, I said I didn't.
Oh.
But yeah, she didn't,
I
so
guess
you would have gone to the kitchen, grabbed the knife, and then come back and used it.
That's why I said you were the one that took something first.
Alright,
Did
yeah,
we?
I'm gonna.
Well, actually, I did, but
Yeah.
we don't talk about it.
Yeah, hypocrite.
I'm going to take a tinderbox out.
I'm gonna care.
Okay.
Take light a match and put it under the vial. See what happens.
Okay, as you do that, it seems to try and like the substance in the vial. It seems like it's trying to get away from the fire. Like you're doing it at the bottom of the vial. And it's trying to make itself go up the vial.
Ah, yes, typical glucose behavior.
I'm gonna blow the thing out. The match out.
Just admit you don't know what you're talking.
Hey, no, you think I do. Leave me alone.
No, that's me. You know something, not all everything.
You know.
I am
Bear-
all-knowing.
Okay.
No. A bear doesn't trust.
And as you all are arguing, you hear what sounds like a crash from upstairs.
Upstairs or by the stairs?
Up, as in like up, like when he heard the noise from the attic. This is also sounding like coming from the attic.
Well, when you
hear a
said
giant-
crashing, is it like crashing down from the attic?
As in, like there's something in the attic that fell over.
Oh, okay, so it's still in the attic. Is just what I
So
wanted to clarify.
as far as you're aware, it's still in the attic. But then right after you hear the crash, you start to hear footsteps.
Oh, fuck.
Hide in the closet.
I'm gonna.
Okay. Hide in the closet.
Are they
I'm
approaching
gonna
or are they in
use
the
for
attic as well?
There's a couch, correct?
It sounds like they're walking, but it sounds like they're starting to like, if the attic had like a ladder or something like that, it sounds like they're trying to use that.
To the wardrobe.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. To the closet.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Can
need.
we use Is there a couch?
There is a couch in the living room.
I am going to hide under said couch.
Okay.
Go to the closet.
Okay, so I'm gonna need stealth checks from all of you then.
20. Natural 20.
Oh,
Go.
I got him.
oh, so wait, 18.
So what was it? What did everybody get?
20 non-natural.
Okay, 4, 20, 18,
24.
20, 24.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, everybody but Marshy is like very well hidden. So what she decides, what everybody else is doing, hiding in the closet, hiding like under the couch, something like that. She just she took the cushion out from the chair and is like covering herself with it while sitting on the chair.
I'm gonna just be like that creepy lady, and then I'm gonna. Okay, can I roll like a, I don't know, roll a dex to try and just grab her and just also bring her into the closet?
It's gonna be very
That would
cramped
probably
in
be a
this closet.
strength check in order to grab her.
A straight what?
Yeah.
Strength check. And as long as she doesn't resist. Are you gonna resist?
I probably won't. Well,
Okay.
I might slap you, but I won't.
That's a 5.
Okay, so you grab her, stop putting in the closet. You're just like, come on. But there's too many people in there, so it's a bit cramped.
I'm trying.
And so
It's the worst
so
idea.
Who else is in the closet?
it's them two, so it's you know how small some closets are.
No,
I don't
mean,
need your
who el-
sass. I'm just.
No. I went to the closet. Who else is in this closet?
So there's including you and now Marshy, 4 people trying to hide in the closet.
All
Can
right,
we-
all right.
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
fucking-
throw Marshy in, and then I'm gonna just try and find somewhere else quickly to.
Why do you poor people always trying to get off
Okay,
my...
but as you shove her in, trying to run and stuff like that, you hear footsteps coming down the stairs.
I'm gonna have my laser disc Titanic at the ready.
Okay, so
Hey,
as you arm yourself with your laser disc Titanic,
If he falls, we can...
if you
falls,
Did no one bring
anybody
weapons?
who dare step in your way, you look up the stairs and you see what appears to be like a 14 to 15-year-old kid just running down the stairs.
What?
Well, they're about to fall.
They're
And
probably
then
doing the same thing we are.
They're gonna
Go
fall.
over and just be like, and try and, catch them if they fall or like warn them.
No, as he's running, he's just full on just sprinting down the stairs.
Yeah, but
And he sees you. He's like, "No, you're not. I'm not. I'm not going." And he makes a break for the front door.
Wait, there's an ankle rope thing.
Okay. Oh, it's the ankle rope thing. So as he's running, he sees you. No, not taking it back. Runs, trip,
I'm gonna try and catch it.
just like rolls down the stairs, and it just lays there for a moment.
It's at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. So yeah,
I was not going up those stairs.
So yeah, he runs all the way down the stairs.
Can I catch him or no?
And then he trips, and and you can try and catch him.
Okay.
Make a.
That's a 2.
Yeah.
Wait, it's a 4.
You make a jump for him. Try to grab him with your arms straight out, but then you fall flat. You fall flat on your face. Like 5 feet away from him. Okay, and the boy's trying to get up. He's struggling to get up. He's like, "No, I'm not going back. You're not doomed me with the others. No."
What?
Not.
Wait, hey, calm down.
Oh, what?
Everyone else is in the closet. Only Kevin can do this.
Everyone else, wait, what? Okay, just calm down. Like,
No.
what's happening?
You're one of them. No, wait, you look normal. Who are
I
you?
look normal. I am normal. At least I think. I don't know. It's not.
Oh, thank God, the person who's normal, and he just breaks down. He's just crying.
You people can get out of my closet now.
I'm getting out of the closet. I don't want to be in the same.
I'm just like pat his
Can they
shoulder.
even get out of the
All
closet
right.
since they're so packed in?
I thought it was a walking closet.
I would say, in order if I get out, I would say try to make an.
I will push one
athletics
out
check.
onto the floor if
Athletics
I
check
have
to
to.
get out. Okay, make a strength check then.
Oof, that's a 9. I'm still trying to push one of you out.
You're trying to push, but one of them has their hand on the door frame, like no.
You're an idiot. Get out. You don't need to be in
I'm
here.
trying to get out. Fucking move, whoever's on the door frame.
Does everybody?
I guess it's
Does
me.
everybody file out of their hiding places, or does there some people
I'm
stay?
gonna stay hidden just in case, but I'm gonna still live.
Okay.
I'm also going to stay hidden. When they leave, I'm closing the door.
Fuck
Oh my
you.
gosh. Well, I guess I'm being pushed out of the door.
I can easily help if it need be.
It's great because from the boys' perspective, I'm just seeing like 2 people being pushed out and a hand pushing them out and then just closing the door.
That's funny.
The boy looks at all of you and says, "Is this it?
There's one in the closet.
You're ready
guys-
to snitch, so
You
easily.
guys didn't bring any police, military, anybody?"
No,
they
we're
didn't
really
believe
done.
us.
I'm going to slowly peek my head out. Told you.
God, I don't even know how long I've been here, but
Wait, what? What happened? How are you?
well,
Why are you here?
it's not by choice, I'll tell you that. I was doing my route as a paper boy, and you can see he still like has like the satchel, like paperboy satchel on him still.
Is he hurt at all or anything?
I'm gonna peek out to look at him and see. Is that the same? Is that going? Is he old like paperboy style or
no?
Like
it looks like modern day. Like I would say in Blue make an investigation check and see like if he's hurt at all or anything. But yeah, from when you look at it, he looks like he looks. It doesn't look like is really old. He looks like he hasn't been here that long.
Okay.
And you do remember hearing the other day that somehow one of the paper boys went missing too.
That's an 11.
11. He doesn't look hurt too bad until you look at his wrist. His wrists look like he's been pulling against something, like he was chained up or tied up in some way, and he was just trying to force his way out of it.
Is there a bathroom here?
Is there a bathroom here?
Yeah, like
in the.
I think she wants to heal his wounds or clean.
Downstairs there isn't. Upstairs there might be.
What house has no bathroom downstairs?
This house.
Have you seen this house?
Yeah, no, he's not gonna go upstairs. He's not gonna do it. Can I go into the kitchen and find a
rag?
A rag, yeah.
Okay, so you go in the kitchen, you find a rag, and we're gonna wet it in the sink and stuff like that, or?
Nah, actually, because it's probably like infected or something. It is an abandoned house.
True, but you don't. The state of that kitchen doesn't look that bad, so you don't know.
I don't need your sass. I'm just gonna grab a rag and then come back.
Okay. So yeah, if you're gonna help, you need a medicine check.
Oh. I think I.
10.
10. You do a decent job of like using the cloth as like bandages, stuff like that, but he's definitely gonna need like an actual like medical person to look at him at some point so they don't scar at all.
Okay, I'm going to as I get out of there and use my healer's
Try that again.
I'm a healer, so like it has a feat. So if I have some of the pieces, I should probably be able to.
These are titanium.
So how much would I? Is there anything that's a makeshift kit, like anything that I can find?
Like I would imagine you would have brought like with you a first aid kit or something at some point. Because if you said you were a healer, you would have brought something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, I have. I'm gonna use the healer's kit to try and help him.
So yeah, make a medicine check.
Medicine check. 21.
21. You're able to bandage up all his wounds pretty well. You think that maybe one or two might leave scar or something like that, but nothing too serious.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's see. Boy, who looks to have been
I have
kept
a name.
against
You know
his
that,
will.
right? You could just ask my name. You don't call me boy.
I was talking to myself. I am so sorry. What is your
Jonathan.
name? Well, Jonathan. Can you tell us anything?
Well,
Are you okay to talk?
emotionally, it's gonna take a lot of therapy before I'm able to really talk about it. But for right now, the basics. I was doing my routes. I was doing my route by the house, and then it felt like I don't know what it was. I just fell asleep, and I just somehow ended up in the attic, just chained up there. What day is it, by the way? Anyway,
Is it like
Saturday. Just I guess I'm
Okay.
liking it.
Okay.
Well,
Saturday the what?
No, just
He's asking like what day of the week it is.
yeah.
Okay.
Saturday.
I've been up there for 2 days. Oh God.
I mean, it's better than 2 years, though.
Yeah.
You know you're
You
really not
didn't
helping
ask
my
for the
emotional
date,
state
so it
right
might
now.
have
You
been
know that,
more-
right?
What?
You're not helping my emotional state right now. You know that, right?
Oh.
If I
Well-
wanted to help your,
But we gotta get out of here now before they come.
About that. If you look outside, there's a bunch of creepy people standing around.
I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the other ones, the ones that are inside the house.
There's others.
What? Want to say that again?
Yeah, there were these people. I don't even know if I can like call them that. Who would bring me like food and water and stuff up there.
Upon hearing that, can I just walk out of the closet and just head for the front door?
He's fucking leaving.
As you make a run for the front door.
No, I'm not running. I'm not running. I'm just walking.
Okay, as you start walking towards the front door, you hear what sounds like cogs in a machine starting to turn. And it's coming
what in the frick?
from the wall that's beneath the stairs.
Fuck that.
What?
I'm gonna ignore that and go for the
What
front
in the
door.
frick?
Okay, what are you gonna do when you get to the front door?
I'm going to open the door.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stare at it.
Okay.
I'm going to go.
They're still there.
upstairs a
They're
little
not
bit
moving.
above the where the wall is going and see what happens.
Okay, as you go over to there, you see it appears to be like either like a sliding door or like a mechanical door of some sort, and it's slowly starting to open. And you
Okay.
and
I'm going
make
to.
a perception check.
Okay.
I
Can I Oh, sorry.
I raised my laser disc Titanic.
7.
Hi.
7. It's too loud to hear anything over. The door's too loud to hear anything over.
Okay. It's
at all.
Red's turn.
You- Yeah, as it slowly starts to open, you see what looks like a staircase that leads all the way down to the basement.
Hey,
There's somebody climbing the staircase. Actually,
yeah,
there's
can I walk
multiple
out?
somebodies.
Can I walk outside, grab a rock, and throw it at one of the people?
Okay. It make an attack. What is that? I think it's like you roll a dice and like plus your dex modifier. I think to throw things. I think.
Like a dagger throw, basically.
Yeah, just do like that.
Can I go back into the closet to wait?
Sure.
I rolled an 11 to hit, so yeah.
11. You just kind of hit. You don't hit anybody, but like the rock like lands right next to one of them, and they just kind of glance down at it and just like slowly turn back to you.
Oh, so you're actually
You can
alive.
swear you hear something sounding like a neck popping.
Ah, you're not alive anymore.
Ew.
You're not alive anymore. Okay.
And then,
Is there like a scarf or something?
and then the door is finally open all the way, and there's no more sound coming from it. But you start to hear footsteps. Several different kinds of footsteps.
Hi.
At least 3 or 4 different footsteps coming up the stairs. It's not super fast, but you think
I
you
have
have
a
like a
question.
minute or two before they come up. Yes.
I have a question. Is the porch raised or is it like solid underneath?
It's kind of like it's raised a little bit, but not too
Can I-
much.
Yeah, I want to get in there.
You'll either have to jump off the porch and go into the side, or rip some of the floorboards off and get in that way.
Yeah, no, I'll go to the side and like kick a bit down and then crawl in.
Okay, you're underneath the porch.
No, I'm safe.
going
That's
to,
it. I'm safe.
I have a hempen rope, so I'm going to tie a few loops and get ready to not hang someone, but basically lasso people.
Okay.
Where the
Anybody else
closet?
do anything at all to prepare?
Yeah,
Since Marshy is in the closet,
No, I'm not in
gonna,
the closet.
Wait, who was in the closet? Oh, Blue, sorry. Since Blue is in the closet, I'm gonna tell Jonathan, to get in there with her and like.
You know, tell me
stay
twice
quiet.
as he decides, like, makes a bolt for the closet and just jumps in.
Can I run to the kitchen and grab a knife?
The knife is her.
If
Red
there's
has
any
the
more.
knife, and you don't know where he went.
There's no more knives. There's only one knife in the entire house.
Yeah,
God damn it!
I kind of just went. I just left through the front door.
Yeah, as far as you know, he's gone.
In the closet, is there like clothes? Is there like a scarf?
There are
like,
clothes
a
on
large scarf or
hangers, yes, and there are metal hangers.
something? Okay, is there like a large scarf or something?
No, it's all jackets.
Can I look for anything that could be used as a weapon?
Said before, there's all those books in there. There's all those like laser discs in there. There is a small TV in there, along with a giant laser disc player that you may be able to use like a bludgeoning or something.
I'm gonna take a jacket.
I'm gonna hand Marshy one of my carpenters.
That works.
I'm taking a jacket.
They're almost all the way up to the top. What else you guys are gonna do?
I'm above them, I'm on the stairs above the area where they would.
Okay, so you're like.
Are there boots in here?
Yeah, there is a pair of boots in there, but they look very old.
Who'd we lose?
Cool. I'm gonna take off my shoes and then put on those because I think that they have heels, so I can have a bit more height back there.
You want to intimidate them, don't you?
I'll try my best.
Okay, so. Okay, not the phone. Okay, so as you all are preparing and getting ready, you see.
I'm actually gonna hide behind a couch.
Make a stealth check. Everybody who's hiding, make a stealth check.
5! God damn it!
They can't really see me since I'm above them. I'll actually look behind them.
So that'd be with advantage for you then. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just not good at hiding, so I'm just gonna say fuck it.
So as you all are hiding,
17.
You see if I grab all these things. Okay. You see. You see You see what appears to be 4 people shamble out of the hole in the wall. And finally loaded, huh? Okay, and from what you can tell, there's something unnatural about these people.
I raise my laser disc Titanic.
Okay, make an attack roll. They haven't done anything yet, but okay.
Yeah, no, I'm still gonna raise it up.
Make an attack roll.
Just in case.
Okay, raising it up, and you see them just standing there shambling along, and their clothes are tattered, and their skin is ghostly pale. And you see their eyes are just mostly fogged over, and just you're not even sure if they can really see properly. And one of them speaks, but it sounds like he can barely speak. And one of them says,
What do you say?
Find him. But in a very ghostly voice. And then they start. One of them is starting to make their way towards the stairs.
I'm gonna get in front
of Jonathan. Throwing the lasso.
Okay.
To that one.
So, there is the ankle rope still.
Oh yeah, but they haven't gone up the stairs. They're starting to make their way towards the stairs.
Yeah, I'm throwing the lasso around one of them.
Okay, so would that be an attack roll?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, do an attack roll.
Okay. That's fine. Would that be unarmed strike, or would that?
That would probably, I would say, probably be unarmed strike is my guess.
Natural 20.
Okay, you lasso it all the way around his neck, and he's like, any normal person would probably be just like choking and trying to escape, not able to breathe. Doesn't look like he's having any trouble breathing at all. Like, if anything, he barely even notices it.
What the frick?
So, do you want to try and pull on it at all, or?
Yeah, I'm going to pull on it to get him to trip on the stairs.
Okay, so that would be a strength check, probably.
Yep. 11.
11. You pull, and he slightly staggers back towards the stairs he came up from, but it's not enough to knock him over.
Mm.
And as he turns around and goes and sees you and goes,
Oh God.
and just points a finger at you.
Okay. I'm going to
Voice
say,
too well.
I'm going to take out of my pocket the match, light it, and say, if you want this vial, I suggest you staying down. As I put the match to the vial again.
Is it glucose now?
Has plans for that.
He has what for that?
Plans. He has plans for that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm sure it's glucose. Definitely.
So I'm basically telling him to stand down. So.
And now you are a part of his plan. And then the one you have lassoed tries to jump up at you.
Does it hit the railing that is like
The ankle rope.
Well, no. He jumped straight up, like from the stairs and stuff, to try and grab you.
Oh, shoot.
I'm going to use one of my let's see. I'm going to use my one-handed technique, use my fury blow.
That's a key point, by the way.
Yes.
Okay.
So I spend a key point. My fury blows is. I just rolled a hit.
I believe so, yeah.
Sure, starts. Okay.
Okay.
So I make 2 on a 12 and a 7.
Okay, the 12 hits.
Okay. So that will be the 12 will be 7 damage, and he needs to make a DC is dex save of 13.
Okay. That is a 2, so he does now make the save.
I'm going to pull the lasso while he's falling prone.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of try and hang him up there.
Yeah, basically trying to make it like so that while he's falling, I pull against his neck while he's falling.
Okay. So as you strike him as he jumps up, and then you with your free hand just lasso the rope around the stairway, and you just jump down. You pull him all the way up with him. He's just wriggling in the air. And now I'm gonna need everybody to make initiative rolls.
I'm in the closet. What do you mean I need to make an initiative?
You still gotta make an initiative roll.
That's
I'm under the porch. I'm outside under the porch.
Okay, then
I got a 4.
I got a 5.
Okay, hold on.
I got a 4, so.
I got a 4.
I got an unnatural 20.
I got another 20. Oh my
Okay.
god.
So that did they take any more damage due to lasso?
I would say hold on, they would take probably like a D6 of damage, probably. One second, I'm still like very familiar with that. How do the works? So just give me like 2 seconds to. I didn't realize I didn't add anybody to give everybody turns and stuff.
I'm assuming I heard this noise.
You
Yeah,
would
so-
definitely have heard this.
Yeah, so I'm gonna raise the laser disc Titanic even more threatening.
So then,
I'm going to
Marshy, you got
go grab
20.
I got 20.
I'll be right back.
And
I'm a 4.
then you got I got a 4. Then you roll for the Zambies. You got a 7.
I'm back with the.
So 20 for 7. What else everybody else got?
I got a 4.
5.
Also. You got a 5.
Then I got a 4 more.
Yeah, you said a 4. Okay. So it was 20 for 4 again. There was a 5. Marshy.
I got a 20.
Oh, you got a 20, my bad. Blue got a 5, right?
Got a 4.
Should be okay. So. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it is Marshy's turn. What are you gonna do? And
Can I
wait, let me
sneak
get
attack?
yeah, yes you can.
Sweet.
Let me get some movement going.
Can I use the tool just use it like a dagger, or?
Yeah, sure. That totally is the same thing as a dagger. Absolutely.
Okay. 19.
19. That does hit. So roll for damage.
And then I need to add the sneak attack. 6 plus. How many things do I have?
5. Is it like 3 or 4 d6? I'm not sure. And which one are you attacking?
The one that's hanging.
Okay, so yeah. So go ahead and attack. What's the damage for that one?
I'm trying to figure out how many I have.
Okay. It should say in the bottom of your character sheet how many it is.
Oh, it does? Wait, where?
It should say under actions. If you scroll all the way down to action, it should say.
Oh, if it's D&D Beyond, I'm not using that because I don't like it.
Okay. Okay. For 5, I don't remember how much 5 was. 5 was so long ago.
Let me just Google. It is 3.
Go, yeah, 3d6 to your damage.
Oh. 12 plus 9.
Okay, so that's 21. As you just drive the dagger like right into his heart, he just wriggles, and then he just slowly stops moving. And then, but as he stops moving, you see his body start to like kind of bubble and like boil, and it looks like his body almost melts and turns into something extremely similar to what's in the vial, like a big black cloud. That's what it appears to be.
Ew.
Yes.
They don't like fire. Try to maybe we'll be able to smoke them out of the body.
So yeah. Just... Okay. Anything else you want to do for your turn at all?
He's dead, right?
As far as you're aware, you can't do anything right now, but you don't know that for certain.
I'll just back up a bit.
Okay. Anything else you want to do at all?
It's only a black screen for us.
Is it?
Yep.
I'm on the right thing, aren't I?
Yeah, it's on
Oh, I thought you meant it to be like that.
Huh. I'm on the right page.
It's on top of the board. You have to hit you have to reveal area.
Can you see it now?
Nope.
What the heck?
Or actually, wait. Are you on the correct map?
Yeah, I'm on. Which one are you guys on?
There's a red tag for characters. You have to drag that onto the.
Alright. Alright, do we have tokens?
Oh, seriously? That's stupid. Okay, yes.
No.
Oh, there we go.
Why'd you guys say anything till now?
I don't know.
I did.
Yeah, we thought we
Never
were
said
supposed to
anything.
be like that.
Didn't realize there was supposed to be anything on screen.
Heck. So now can you see it?
Who's who?
Okay, Red, you're the one outside. Kyle's the one on the steps. Marshy's the one that's close to the dining room. Blue is the one in the closet. Who's calling me? Why is Sadie calling me? I'm not answering. My sister's trying to call me. I'm not answering right now. I'm busy. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, and then Elvira is the one that's in the living room.
Got it.
Okay, so that is the end of her turn. So now it is the creature's turn. Oh yeah, next time I gotta learn how to use this better. I do not know what I'm doing really with this thing.
It's fine.
Yeah, okay, so the creature is gonna shamble up to. Now, fog of war. Thank you. It's gonna shamble up to Marshy and is going to. Sheath this thing. It's going to attempt to grapple her. Hey, I'm still in the middle of this. Sorry about that. It's gonna make a grapple against you. A bunch of grapples. I forget, do I have to roll or do they have to roll and try and dodge it for the grapple?
You both roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
The person trying to grapple rolls athletics, the other person rolls... Oh.
Well, do I even bother?
Well,
If you get
a natural 20 also.
Yeah, if you get a natural 20, you beat it.
Is it a dex save?
You can do either acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, well, both of those are shit for me, so... Can I roll with advantage?
Why advantage? Advantage.
Okay, 16 then.
Okay, nope, you were not able to get out of there, and you are currently grappled.
Damn it.
You're currently grappled, and so the other one is going to shamble its way over towards the living room area, and the other one, since you were on the ground, he's gonna shamble over to you, and he's going to make a slam attack against you. Okay. Does a... Okay, that does not hit. So it tries to swing. It has to swing its whole body at you, but you just dodge out of the way because it's very not acrobatic at all. And that's going to be the end of their turn. So then next is Red, because he also got 4.
Right. Okay. So you know because I'm under the pit. This part where it connects to the actual house.
Yes.
Is it? Because obviously there's a basement. So is it wood wall or stone or?
Underneath it, it looks like it to be stone.
Never mind then.
I don't think you don't think you'd be able to get through that at all.
I'm gonna make my way back out there.
Okay, so you're gonna use your movement to get back up and into the house.
Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, cause I'm a good cool person. Bonus action dash because I'm a rogue.
Okay.
I'm guessing they didn't know I was here, so would it be a surprise? Would it be a surprise?
Probably, since they don't know you're there.
Hi. I can't move the token.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't move that good.
Let's run up behind this person with a knife.
I'm unsure how to do that, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, we need like to actually have tokens of our own to move them.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah, you have to click the token.
No, these are photos. These aren't actual tokens.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure how to do that stuff, honestly. So just tell me what you want to do, and I'll straight
Yeah,
your costs.
I'm gonna stab him.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Oh, that's wrong. Wait. Hold up. A 23.
23 definitely hits. Roll damage.
Okay. That's 4 from the normal dagger, though I got that sneaky attack. Give me a sec. I haven't played a rogue before. Okay, so it's 3d6 extra damage.
Okay.
So that's 4 plus 4 plus 14 damage then. Yeah.
So it's 18 in total then?
No, just 14.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, as you slash at it, it slightly staggers back and just it looked pretty bad before, but now it looks really bad. I mean,
Get fucked, can't.
But as a zombie can look.
And that'll be my turn because I spent my bonus action to dash to help this poor person.
After that's Kyle.
Okay, I'm going. Which one is? Looks like it's going to. Where's the one that is quote unquote possibly dead?
The one that's possibly dead. That is the one that's. You mean the one that's the cloud, right?
Yeah.
That would be like that'd probably be like right next to you because that was the one that was hung up by the rope that you grabbed.
Okay, I'm taking the match, lighting it, and sticking it in it. And also, I'm going to start. I'm gonna choke I'm gonna try and grapple the one in front of me.
Okay. As you try and put the match into the cloud, it makes a weird noise and then just bolts down the stairs that came out of. And you said you're gonna try and grapple the one in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay. So natural 20.
Okay.
So you do not grapple it.
Well, if he gets a natural 20 as well.
Yeah.
Athletical strength, or acrobat? No, athletics, right?
I believe athletics.
Nope, I didn't get it.
Okay, so as you try and reach for its neck, it just kind of shambles out of the way. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna say, if anyone has any fire, I think that's a good thing to use against them. And
then, okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Who rolled the?
Catherine had 5. I think you skipped her.
That's my fault. Yeah. So Catherine goes, and then Elvira goes, and then it goes over.
Elvira.
I don't do words good. So yeah, Blue's next.
Yeah, okay, yeah, pretty much what I was gonna do is just, like, sit in the closet with John. Like,
okay. And he is freaking out. He's like, no,
yeah, I'm trying to calm
not
down.
going back.
Okay.
Heck, I'm not going back. So you're in there doing that, so now it is Elvira's turn.
Alright, so I actually have, I assume I'm carrying my little backpack with me that I have. I have a torch. I take out the torch and I light it, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm just like, to the one that's near me.
Okay.
I can't freaking heck.
No, you can move it. You have to ask till like.
Oh yeah, I can move it.
You have to hit.
Rip.
You have to. Right there or right there.
Where is it? Here's my thing. Boop boop. Here's mine. I guess I have my torch with me, and I light it, and I'm not trying to attack him right now. I'm just trying to like get him to back up, so I can get.
So make an intimidation check.
Is that with
intimidation?
I think with advantage because you have the torch.
Let's see. 12.
12. It doesn't really understand what you're trying to do, so it just kind of looks at you like, huh?
Well, if I can move anymore and like try and just get away and
so
be as close to other people.
I mean,
so yeah, using your reaction attack of opportunity against you. And that is a natural 20.
Oh.
So then that is.
Natural 20s.
I don't know. So that's 1d6 plus 1 for the attack. So then that is 3 points of damage to you.
Okay. Big rip.
Yeah, as you run by, it just slashes at your back. And then after that, it's back to Marshy's turn.
Am I still grappled or no?
Yes, you're still grappled. You have to use an action to. Actually, the one that Red attacked, was the one that is currently grappling you, but it still has you.
Yeah.
You can still hit something that's grappling you.
Yeah, I know. I just said that because I remember right then and there. So.
Oh, I can attack it?
No, you have to use an action to try and get out of it. You can try and like headbutting or something, but
Can I do that?
You can hit it with a weapon.
but it'll be a disadvantage because you grab can't move your arms super well. So you can try and slash at it if you want, but the disadvantage.
I'll try that.
Okay, so make your attack roll a disadvantage.
16.
That's 16. That definitely hits. Roll for damage.
6.
Okay, as you just stab it in the side of it, it just slowly starts to bubble up once again, and as it releases you, it just bubbles and just slowly dissolves and turning into another of the dark clouds.
Sweet.
Anything else you want to do?
Get a... Well, it's
It's
bubbly
just-
cloud
it's
now,
just a
so...
dark cloud. So okay, so
Would
it
lighting
is-
a match be a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that.
You do that, it makes a horrible hissing kind of sound, and it just darts away and tries to dart back down the stairs where it came from.
Would I get an attack of opportunity against it?
I mean, it's a cloud, so you can you swipe at it and it just goes all the way through it.
Well, I was gonna use a match against it.
The only thing that I would do is make it go down the stairs faster. So you can do that if you want.
Okay. Well, I don't know what it would do, so I'm going to use the match.
Okay, so yeah, it does that and it goes faster down the stairs.
Okay.
Okay, and now it's the zombies' turn. And this one's gonna try and come closer to you guys to quite make it, and this one's gonna make another attack at you. I doubt an 8 hits, does it?
Nope.
Okay, and that's the end. He just swings again, and he just misses. So now it is a Blue's turn again.
Okay. I'm probably just gonna stay where I am.
Jonathan just like, I was just delivering my papers. I just didn't want to this to happen.
Yeah, just like
I just
console
wanted-
Jonathan.
I just wanted to save enough to get like an Xbox.
Dude, what? No, ew. PS4 is better.
Are you really trying to talk
Just
to me
throws
about
out.
this right now? And now we cut to Elvira. What are you gonna do for your? Actually, correction. It would be Kyle and Red. My bad. So Kyle, go.
I'm going to take the match and put it in its face. Like,
Okay.
see what it does.
And then that would be. Would that be an attack roll?
No, I wouldn't think that would be an attack roll. It just
Okay, so then just you shove it in its face and then like I would say probably roll for damage. That'd be like a D4. I want to say maybe.
D4? Okay.
Yeah.
Four. 3.
Okay, so there's 3 points of damage. It like slightly malformed his face even more than it already was, and it's the massive just like burn mark like right by his nose. Anything else you want to do?
I'm going to say try to burn them. Maybe you'll be able to get the things out of them without killing them.
So now it's Red's turn.
Okay.
Meow.
Okay, wait, so these are so those two are still solid.
Yes. The other one has the burn mark on its face. Not much else besides that. And this one, I don't believe, has not been hit at all. So.
I want to go here.
Okay. Badushka.
Wait, actually, I want to go there.
Go there. Why does it keep grabbing all of you? I don't want to grab all of you.
Nah. Because I get that good sneak attack.
Okay.
I'm
So-
gonna attack.
Okay, so roll for attack.
Why did it go in the corner? Was it a 15?
15 hits.
And hey, 6 damage, and then that's rolling my extra damage. Okay, so 12 total damage.
So 12. You
76.
smash it. It's still. It looks like it's hurt really bad, but it's still standing.
Well, I'm gonna use my bonus action to use the help action on this one, which means the
Okay.
next attack against it has advantage.
Okay, good. So
Which one?
This one.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
So now it is your turn, ma'am.
Me?
Yes.
I thought that was yours.
Oh, is it L's?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh.
I guess I'm gonna move up here and attack this
Okay,
guy
make an attack roll. We have advantage, so use that.
with the torch as well.
Okay.
Attack. Where's my attack?
It's with advantage
Yeah,
because of
it's
his
not.
help action.
Where did I move? I have found my dice and I put it down and here's it. Freaking heck! No. Where is it? Okay, you know what? Whatever. It's fine. I'll just.
There's roll the dice that you can roll on the.
How do you type these? No, wait. You
Yeah,
can
over at
just
the
use
panel
this.
you can do that.
It's a D20, right? No.
Yeah.
Yes. No.
D20 twice.
Okay, there's one.
And then pick the.
Okay, 15 then.
Okay, so yeah, those hit. So roll damage.
What damage would that type be?
That would be like I think probably like it's like a full torch, stuff like a little thing. I think probably like 2d6, like fire damage probably.
Wait, what?
She's shoving a torch into the guy's
4
pocket.
damage.
So that's 4 damage. 4 damage as you just sear it into his face. He still does. It doesn't seem like he feels pain at all.
What the heck?
But you can definitely tell you did some damage to him. Okay, so now back at top of the round, Marshy.
I don't think I have anything other than matches that do fire, so let's do the sneak attack on this guy.
So you get advantage on that.
Oh, 9.
Okay, that still hits.
Oh, really? Okay.
The AC for the zombies is 8, so.
Oh, sweet. 4 plus, I need my thingies. 4 plus 9.
Okay, so that's 13 points of damage. He's looking a bit rough, but he's still standing.
It's a beefy boy.
I would not be that town for him at all. Okay, so now it is Blue's turn again.
Yeah, okay,
What do you mean? Passion's better than Xbox. I don't even care.
Jonathan, shut the fuck up.
We're all gonna die.
I'm gonna look outside the keyhole. I'm like, dude, you're there for 2 days, not 2 weeks, alright?
You don't even want to know. Okay, so now we cut back. We cut back over to Kyle, as it's his turn this time.
Okay, I'm going to glare at the rich boy, or I think rich,
Rich boy.
and take the match and
Light him on fire.
yeah,
Oh my gosh, wait, what? Wait, actually.
I'm putting it against him, so it's lighting him on fire.
What?
You mean the
I'm
I'm not
zombie or
killing him.
him?
I'm putting the match against him so that to see if I can get the thing out of him.
Oh.
So
And
yeah,
I guess you
putting
can
the
do
match
it. Okay, so you
against
light
his
his clothes on fire.
No, I'm putting it. I'm putting the match against its face.
See if any survival instincts
Okay,
there.
his face start to bubble a little bit, but it's still standing there.
Would I do the damage thing again?
Just putting it next to his face wouldn't do anything. If you put it in his face,
I'm
it would.
attacking with it. So
Okay, so if you're attacking with a W attack roll then.
yeah.
Wait, so are all the other ones taken care of?
There's only 4. There's only these 2 left.
So unarmed strike. That would be considered as a 10.
Okay, that hits.
So the D4 again.
Yeah.
Four.
Okay, 4 points. As you just shove it into his face once again, his whole body starts to kind of bubble and boil once again, and it gradually starts to dissolve back into the cloud form. And then once it finally is out of that, it just makes into the dark for the stairs.
So is the guy still alive or no?
No. As from when you can tell, once you defeat these creatures, the host body is just gone, and the cloud is the only thing that remains, as far as you can tell.
Okay. I am going to. You said as far as I can tell, so I'm gonna.
As far as you can tell, yeah.
To see if they can wake up.
Well, no, as in the whole entire body boils and like bubbles and like dissolves, and then the only thing that's left is the cloud. So from when you can tell, the cloud thing is controlling their body somehow.
Okay, then I'm gonna flick the match towards the clothes of the other one.
Okay, so make an attack roll for that one. See if you can hit him.
That would be a 24.
That definitely hits. It hits the back of his jacket, and it just slowly starts to burst into flames.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn, and now it's Red's turn.
Only one dude left. Is he here?
I think he died. He is dead forever.
No.
Yeah, Red, are you here?
He's dead. He's been rolling around.
We can't hear you if you're singing.
Hmm.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Huh?
like,
Huh?
he's back.
What? It's your turn.
Oh shit! Sorry, zoned out. Like completely and utterly. Oh, okay. One person left. I must attack.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
Currently, they are on fire.
Oh well, 15 to hit.
That hits.
It's 5 plus 18 damage.
Okay, so you just slash at him, and combination with the fire thing, his body just begins to boil over, and he just, like everybody else, dissolves. The only thing that's left is a cloud. The clothes still remain, but as they're on fire, it freaks out and just just charges towards the stairs and flies down the stairs.
Then well, I'll use my bonus action. I want to use my bonus action
Okay.
to turn to a cast character. Well done, you're not useless. There we go.
Okay, and with that,
I'm gonna put the clothes out, like the fire on the clothes out.
okay. So as far as you can tell, that appears to be the last of them for now.
Okay. I'm gonna get out of the
Alrighty.
closet.
But
you
from
just
what you
see-
can gather, whatever is happening is most likely linked to the basement.
Okay.
Yeah.
The basement sounds spooky.
Avira's gonna get out of the closet.
Dumb.
You just tell that Avira's just.
Why is the
down
console war still happening? As he's still crying, as you're just
So,
like,
do we just burn? Do we just set a fire in the basement?
We should probably check it out before we start.
We should probably check if there's
Everyone,
any
chill,
other.
chill. Wait, hold up.
Oh.
Let's not jump to conclusions. I have an idea. Okay. Is there a garage here?
Is there a what here?
You're thinking of
A
turning the
garage.
garage on. I mean, the car on while
What? No. Is there a garage here?
What are you trying to say? I don't know what you're trying to say.
Is there a garage?
A garage? Surprisingly, no. You didn't remember. You don't remember seeing one on the way in.
I have an idea, guys. I have an idea.
My idea was just try to see if. Put down.
Hey, kid. Oh, well, kid, post boy.
What?
Is there any other people here?
I don't know. There was a couple people here with me up there, but they were
Are they-
taken by those creatures
Okay,
downstairs.
that's
and I'm
so.
assuming in the attic, in the basement.
I'm gonna head to the kitchen, and I'm gonna look for some oil, like cooking oil and stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if there's an engine.
There
Like-
appear when you look through the cabinets, you appear to find one like half empty bottle of like vegetable oil. That's
Yeah, but like, how big's the bottle?
it's like a normal sized bottle, but it's like half full.
Normal is very relative. Like,
Normal, like it's the size of like a standard water bottle, I'd say.
Okay.
And it's half full.
Cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm gonna take some rope out. Just a small, like enough to reach from the bottom to just out of the top, and then
Do you mean
Put
like the
that in.
rope? You mean?
yeah.
I mean, you can pour it over the rope, and it should.
No,
be
I don't want to pour it over the rope.
He wants to make a
Molotov cocktail.
I'm
Yeah.
making a bomb.
Vegetable oil? I guess. No.
Have you ever lit vegetable oil on fire?
No.
Then yes, it goes boom. Well, it doesn't go boom. It goes very
boom.
flames and it spits everywhere. It's like a Molotov cocktail, but better.
Okay.
It should
It should be enough to attempt it.
Yeah. What
Didn't
my
you
plan
say
is?
People in the basement.
My plan is. There's those freaks. I'm gonna put enough rope in the bottle so it reaches the bottom, so it starts to like soak up the oil, and then there's like a small bit sticking out, so I can light that on fire.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like just hold it so whilst the rope like soaks up the oil.
Okay.
is there a
Meanwhile, while the rest of you are investigating, you realize, as you look down the stairs, you realize that everything on the bottom is all made of stone. So it's probably not going to burn.
It's
But
still.
whether or not you decide to tell him that is up to you.
It's still. We
It-
can
it
still
won't.
explode them, right?
Do what?
who are you?
It
Who
would
knows-
still
notices that?
help somebody.
As in, everybody who's still there and is looking like down the stairway and stuff will notice that it looks like everything below the house is made of stone. So probably will not burn. But
I
he
would-
didn't. But he did not look before he left. So
Okay. I mean, I'd tell him.
okay.
Oh, who's telling me?
Me.
Oh, well, sorry, but I'm about to roast you now.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. So your IQ must be as low as your social standing. I don't plan to burn the basement.
Jeez.
My God.
Roast.
Okay, I guess.
That was so great, though.
I'm going to burn the rest of the house down.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you can't get out of the basement if it's full of ash.
Or is there an
Jonathan.
engine around? Like something that
No, as far as you can tell, if there was a generator or anything, it would probably be in the basement.
Oh,
And also, can everybody make me a perception check, please?
Perception.
Perception. Perception.
21.
5.
Okay. You all
Nah.
hear...
Oh, natural one.
Okay, several of you hear what
60.
appears to be machine sounds downstairs.
I am immediately going into
What
the
the
basement.
frick?
What do you say?
I'm immediately going into the basement before it starts shutting.
I'm not gonna stop him.
He's gonna,
Okay,
God,
as
you know,
you start
You
descending
know what? It's a
down the
sacrifice we're willing to
staircase.
take.
I thought the posh guy was gonna be the sacrifice.
No, I'm gonna
We
start
agreed
walking
on
up.
this.
I'm gonna
As-
start walking
No,
upstairs.
No, I'm not saying like I'm going all the way
You
down.
know
just-
what? Whoever,
I know, I'm
whoever-
just saying,
whoever
okay,
wants to do
as
the
you
dumb
start
thing
going
is
down
a
the
sacrifice.
stairs, like you only make about halfway, but you notice that the stairs aren't terribly long, so you're assuming that this was somehow originally a basement that was refashioned to be like this. And
Okay.
from what you can tell at the bottom of the stairs, there's what appears to be a fairly empty room with one statue of like what appears to be like a knight in each of the corners. But beyond that, you see a doorway where the door is open, and you see light coming through there, and you hear all the machine sounds coming from that room.
Okay. Do the knights things look like they're about to do something?
From this distance, you cannot tell.
Okay.
This is a big one.
But from what you can tell, they just appear to be statues.
I'm going to head like I'm going to head to the door and peek in.
Okay. Well, there is a door there, but the door is just wide open.
Oh.
So you can like sneak along the wall and like pop your head in if you want.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do.
Okay. So what you see as you peer in is what appears to be, it looks like some kind of laboratory, and there are multiple giant, what appear to be like pods, like glass pods. It appears to be. All wired up to weird machines of like whatnot and everything. And some of them appear to be filled with the same black smoke that was coming from the creatures that you saw. And some of them are empty. Empty of smoke, but there appears to be what looks like human remains in several of them.
Ew.
I'm going to giving a look around. What is the thing that seems to be moving, or the like what seems to be the mechanical thing?
Mechanical thing, it just looks like a bunch of computers just kind of like hooked up to the tubes somehow with a myriad of strange buttons all appearing on there, along with a couple different pieces of paper that like have what you think is research notes on it, but it's so just like messy and like unintelligible that you can't tell what it says.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try my best to create an electrical fire with
Electrical
the
fire.
wires.
I guess make an intelligence check, I'd say probably.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Jonathan. Well, actually, I'll just do it. Jonathan, is there anything upstairs that we should know about?
I only went downstairs once.
Do
And
I
was-
add anything to that roll, since like history or something?
I would just say straight intelligence.
Okay, 8.
I was just down there once, and there was a room with a bunch of different like machines and stuff in it. Beyond that, there was, I think it was like a study or something, and there were these huge metal doors like at the end of the hallway. I don't know what it was, but they're doing something down there, some research or something, experiments. I honestly don't know.
Well, we got you as a witness. We could technically get out of here and get an authority.
But isn't the house just
I know I
surrounded
said that I
by
wasn't
like all
do
those
that,
weird
but-
people though?
They haven't attacked us yet.
May I suggest something? Is the rope like, soaked enough that I could actually attempt to throw it and use it?
I'd say so at this point, probably.
I'm gonna walk outside towards the wall of people.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Dude, they haven't attacked us yet. What are you doing?
Do you want to leave?
I mean, yeah, but they're not like attacking us. I think maybe they might let us through.
I'm just gonna put my hands together and just to my lips.
It smells vegetable-y.
I'm aware our education was different, but I'm sure you were told that when someone does something wrong, you don't immediately forgive and forget.
Okay.
Okay, but these people.
They're dead. They're
These
dead.
shadow people. These dead people. Yeah. They're not attacking us. I'm like, okay, fine. Don't be hostile to something that's not hostile to you. I guess
If someone's
right now,
stopping
unless they attack you
from eating and drinking, would you not class that as hostile?
Are they attacking?
They're stopping me from eating or drinking, which is important for me to survive.
What?
I mean, guess you could attack them if you want to. My point is, we're not being harmed by these people.
I'm gonna cast.
These dead people.
I'm gonna cast firebomb on the wall of people.
Okay,
Oh,
I guess.
jeez.
While he's doing this, Kyle, you're in the basement trying to jerry-rig something out of there to try. What was your intelligence roll, by the way?
I said 8.
Okay, 8. You're struggling and trying to pull wires and stuff out, and while you're doing this, you hear at the other end of the hall, like beyond the room you're in, a door just violently swing open.
Uh-oh.
And then you hear footsteps.
Okay, I'm
Coming
going
in
to start picking up my carpenter tools and hacking at stuff. Like hacking at wires and
Okay,
just
and as you're doing
fire.
that, you hear, "Stop! No! What? No! What are you doing?" And you look up and you see a man who has definitely seen much far better days than he currently has.
Okay.
He's a man with he has very long hair. It appears to have been dark brown at some point, but it is mostly gray to the point we can't really tell like what color it was. Yeah, he has a long, thick beard, also white. He has a lab coat on, a white lab coat that's stained with a myriad of different colors and everything. And he has bloodshot eyes, and he's also clutching to his chest what appears to be a giant book. And this book doesn't look like a normal book. It looks kind of different. Instead of what might be a research journal or like a normal book or something like that, it looks more like what would be like you would call like a tome or something like that. And he tries to run up. He's like, "No, stop! I'm so close! Don't!" And as you're hacking away at it, it just sparks flying everywhere. And it's just the panel just lights on fire.
Does the book catch?
No, because he's on basically like Kyle's at the front of the front of the lab, and the other guy's at the other side of the lab, and he's running in to see what's happening. And he's like, "No, my master, he won't be pleased. No, I can't disappoint him like this." And he starts charging at you.
I'm going to use another key point to do a flurry of blows and shove him into a tank. If like
One of them is open, so yes, you could
Okay.
potentially do that.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing.
Okay, so roll for an
So
attack.
that will be 20 non-natural,
Okay,
and 12.
12 damage. Okay.
No, and a 12 to hit. Like I
Okay.
was doing
12 just hits.
Okay, so both of them hit.
Okay. Yep.
7 damage and another 7 damage.
So it's 14 damage.
And I'm
okay.
using. He has to make a DC 13 or be pushed back 15 feet.
What is this? What is the saving throw?
DC 13. Oh, sorry. Strength.
Strength. That is a 4. So he fails, and he's flung back into one of the pods.
Okay. I'm going to slam. I'm going to shut the said pod and try to see if I can lock it.
It doesn't appear to have a lock, but once you click it in, it appears to just click into place and just be locked. And he's just banging on it like, no, you let me add my research. It's too important. The master, you won't be, please. I can't. You can't let it end like this. As he's banging on the glass.
Should have thought of that before. You should have thought of doing it a different way. And I'm going. Everything's starting to catch fire.
Yes.
I'm going to. Did he drop the book?
No, he still has it clutched to his chest.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to run upstairs.
Okay, as you're running upstairs, you hear explosions, sparks flying everywhere, and he just chaos, and he's just screaming, "No, no!" As you run back up the stairs.
What did you do?
What in the world is happening?
I stopped the scientist. Whether it's he was good or bad, I stopped him. The house is probably gonna cave in if we don't. So
We need to leave.
yeah, I didn't say I stopped running.
How'd my firebomb go?
Oh, yeah.
All of the ones that are in front of the gate are just puddles, and like all
Huh.
they're all just under this and just the clouds, and they fly back down the stairs, back down to the laboratory. What remains of the laboratory?
Oh yeah, then when everyone else comes out, I'm already gone.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's book it.
Oh my
Let's book out of here.
Okay, we're gonna
Okay,
book
but
it. Jonathan, run as fast as
okay,
you
but
can.
as you all begin to exit the house,
Run faster.
what appears on the ground before you is best described as like some kind of portal or something like that. And out from the portal emerges the scientist you shoved into the pod.
I'm gonna throw the disc
Oh, what the
Titanic
frick?
at him and keep running.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess. Just roll for an attack, I guess.
Alright, that would. Wait, can I have advantage on that? Because he probably
No.
wouldn't be expecting.
No.
What?
He appears before you in a dark portal from who knows where, and you're not freaking out or anything? Okay.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, yeah, that was a natural one.
So yeah, you
Ooh.
fling it out of your hands, but then it just goes off to the side and just crashes and just shatters in the fence.
Okay.
Fuck.
I'm gonna attack him. I'm gonna attack him.
I'm gonna do another.
He's
phase.
going to
Oh.
use. He's going to. He is going to use. He's going to use enthrall upon all of you, which means you are all going to have to make a wisdom saving throw.
I have decent wisdom.
And if you
Ooh, I have
fail,
proficiency.
and
and if you
Just
fail,
two.
you are charmed. Okay, you pass.
10.
Oh, 5.
I got
Okay.
10.
I'm not stopping. I'm grabbing him. I'm going to use the key point and do another curative blows to shove him back through said portal.
Okay.
So, that will be a 19 and a 7 to hit.
The first one hits.
Okay. He has to make a strength throw of 13.
Okay. That's a 12. He does not succeed. He is flung back to the fence.
I said through the portal.
No, as in the portal is on the ground. He stepped out of it and then it vanished after he stepped out of it.
Oh, well, I'm trying to get him back into the portal.
Well, it's gone, so.
Oh, okay. Then...
So he's like flung against the fence then, basically.
Okay, then I'm going to start to... I'm going to take a lasso around him, choke him enough, and start dragging him through back to the house and say, like, as self-sacrificing type, leave, and trying to drag him through the into that burning house.
A grapple check, probably.
Okay.
Where's Charmed me, by the way?
So yeah, everybody but him is charmed right now, I think.
9. But he hasn't said anything, so.
Oh, what does charmed mean?
So
though?
yeah, you missed the lasso. You missed the lasso, and as you're fighting with him, you hear what sounds like thunderous footsteps coming from the house. Like massive, giant footsteps coming from the house. You just hear crashes and things breaking and stuff like that as it gets closer and closer to you, and the man says, "Finally, the master has sent an assistant."
I'm going to snap his neck.
What is...
God, you people are just brutal.
He's being creepy and
How dare he be creepy?
like I don't understand the situation. I don't want to know the situation.
Let the man monologue, the DM says.
Like, do I have a reason to let him speak?
No. I'm just messing with you. But yeah.
So do I snap his neck?
You try and go for his neck, but as you do, the tome within his hand starts to glow, and sends a shockwave that knocks you off his back.
Oof.
Okay.
I knew my master wouldn't let me die that easily. I knew this book came to me for a reason. And as he flips the book over in his hands, you see the title. The title is Fabula Meditati.
Oh, God.
Oh.
What are you planning?
You'll never know. There was a whole thing downstairs and upstairs, but you... It's fine.
We're the knights, actually.
I found this book. Oh, when I found this book, everything changed. I was doing some research in one of the libraries. I forget where now, it doesn't really matter. And this book spoke to me. And he starts flipping it open, looking through it. This book tells of another world. Similar to ours, both strange happenings and mysteriously powerful beings. Some gods, and one particular god who just took a liking to me.
Oh, fuck off.
Strongest of all gods.
I'm going to light the match and say, cool, and put it on
Cool.
the book.
Okay. As you said, they throw a match at the book, it glows. And the match just bounces off. Nothing happens. Just bounces off.
Okay, I'm slamming the book shut.
Okay, you try and grab the book, but the second you grab the book, there's just incredible heat coming off of it, and you just like you use reflex, just take your arms back.
I'm gonna. I don't. Even if I take damage from this,
as you're trying to do this, through the house, a giant creature just crashes through. Just crashes through the front door. It is a giant undead ogre who has crashed through the front of the house. And it sees you trying to grab the book, and it's going to make a swing at you.
Okay.
Make a swing out with this club. Does a 13 hit?
That does not hit.
What does charmed mean?
Charmed
means like
you can't. Basically, charmed means that the target has.
A charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the
checks.
charmer.
Yeah.
Never
With
said
a-
anything about the ogre though, so I'm gonna
So yeah.
run
Basically,
around.
you can't hurt
Yeah,
whatever you're charmed by.
Yeah, and as it swings down its club, you just dodge back out of the way, and the man continues talking. There's a world all inside here, and everything is happening here. Time moves on in that world. As he looks further into the book. Oh, it appears some of the heroes are attempting to stop my master. And he flips the book over, and you see in the book an image slowly appears in the book. It appears to be a giant, a small individual with a thick, long beard, and a blue man with horns standing in front of a giant dark wave as it threatens to crash over him.
Yeah, what? Bro, what is this guy on about? He's on...
If only I knew how this story ended.
I don't know how it ends.
We don't know that.
My master has been able to control people through these clouds that you can see.
Right.
But he's only able to affect them when they're alive. With my help, he now can control them. And now
Cool,
I
I'm not
Just
like-
so you know, you need a natural 20 if you get to be not enthralled by that that cloud.
Yeah, I kind of just had the idea of them just like scurrying off and flying like back into the book wherever they came from. So whenever they were expelled, so like they wouldn't do that.
Okay, is there like a porch or something? Like, is there like a...
There was, but now there's a giant ogre who just smashed the front porch and everything.
Oof, is there a tree close by?
In the next yard over there is.
Cool,
I feel
I'm gonna run over and
This has
shimmy up.
derailed so far from what my plan was.
I'm gonna
I can
shimmy
tell.
up the tree.
Okay, make an athletics check. And while you try and get to there, he's gonna try and take a swing at you.
13.
Okay, and that is does an 11 hit.
I don't know, probably.
No, it probably won't. What's your dex?
It's 50.
Well, no. He was trying to run to the tree, and then he's trying to smash her as she was running to the tree.
Yeah, you would have a 14 AC.
Okay, so no.
So
that
yeah, no. And you try and climb up the tree, but it's like it apparently had rained a little bit like earlier today, and it was so slippery. You're able to climb up it, but it takes you some time. And while you were doing that, he's going to look at you, Kyle, and he's going to cast Dissonant Whispers. And you must make a Wisdom saving throw, or else take 5d6 psychic damage.
5d6.
Yes, it's at 3rd level.
Okay. Wisdom.
Yes, Wisdom.
16.
16. When it lands on the exact, does it not work at all? Then I forget.
That's up to DM.
That It's always been gone to the saver, like if I recall.
I would say a mix, but you still take half the damage.
Yeah, that's fine. So how much?
So, yeah, you take 7 points of damage as you hear like just horrifying just noise in your head. And then just for a moment you become unbalanced, but you're able to fight it off.
Okay.
Oh, a strong one, it appears. I might have to summon more of my servants if it keeps up like this.
I'm gonna jump on top of it.
Okay, so jump from the tree, so that would be another athletics check.
Okay.
Okay,
19.
well, I'm gonna...
Finally, one good one. It's a 19.
19. You're able to jump out of the tree and just backflip and just be able to jump on the ogre's back. And you grab it, and you're like grabbing on it, holding it on it by its neck.
I don't know if it has any pressure points like a human, so I'm just gonna try and
Try
my
making attacks
best
on it.
to like knock it out.
Non-lethal blows.
Yeah. So I guess I'm probably not here tonight.
Would you you spend a key point?
Sure, here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you get Fury blows for which?
Okay, well, I'm a group. I'm doing one per side.
Well, you could do
Like that.
yeah. So it just means you're going faster. At
Yeah,
it.
okay. Sure, I'll do that.
So non-lethal Fury blows for. Want me to say? We have the same modifiers, I believe. So it would be +5 to hit and 1d6 plus 2 damage. If we have the same.
This way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10.
So 10 for her, like to hit, and you have it twice.
19.
10 and 19 for her.
Okay, let me see what's the
For that's
yeah,
for
it hits.
to hit.
It hits, yeah. It only has
Both
an
of them?
8 armor class. All the undeads have like an 8 armor class for some reason.
Okay. So it's 1d6 plus 2, so
I'm
plus.
not trying to do damage.
Yeah, you have to in order to knock it out, you have to you'd whittle away its health until it's.
No, because I'm looking for a pressure point. So it would be specific. And so
There you
what I add to it?
Plus 2.
7.
7 non-lethal.
Okay. You're able to just hit a couple of what you think are pressure points. It definitely hurts it, but nowhere near enough to slow it down to what you were hoping at all.
Okay.
Okay, and then
So you can do that twice.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
it's like, oh, spry ones, I see, and he's going to cast resistance on the ogre, which is gonna what is it? Add a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of the dice. Okay. And while he's doing this, Jonathan is gonna try and tackle the guy.
Let's go, Jonathan.
And that is a 7. While this is all happening, Jonathan is able to just tackle him to the ground, and it's just like, what did you do in this house? He's trying to wrestle the book from his hands as it's burning his hands. As you can just tell, he's in a lot of pain. He's just fighting through it, trying to rip it out of the man's hands.
Dude, freaking Jonathan.
Okay, and does anybody else want to do anything at all before we roll initiative?
Check the
I actually have to leave. So I don't know what to do.
You could say that your character is like
Your character is currently charmed, so we can just say your character is kind of off to the side, just charmed. It can't really do anything.
Okay.
And Elvira is gonna try and run away, but Jonathan decided to at last second tackle the guy instead of running away. So
I am going to do I'm gonna do an unarmed strike to against him.
okay, roll for an attack.
17. No, 18, sorry.
That hits. Either one hits. So
No, I'm just doing the one.
okay, and that hits. So
Um,
either way, it hits is what I'm saying.
and that will be a 4 to damage.
4 damage. Okay. As he's pinned to the ground and you just Fred Jonathan and you just bop him in the nose and he's just like you can definitely tell it's probably broken or at least bruised in some way. His nose is just he's still like looks okay, but you're definitely telling he's taking some damage and some hits from this. He's just gonna be like you little and he's just gonna try and shake him off.
I'm gonna step on his throat.
That well, okay.
Power's up.
Lovely. Well, okay. As he flings Jonathan from off of him, he's going to try. He is unable to be fast enough before you just put your foot on it as a windpipe.
Hey, guys, I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah.
We can hear you now.
Okay, good. Sorry about the background, I just gotta talk. Okay, I don't know if I can cast... Yeah, I should be able to cast, Pass Without Trace on all of you guys, plus me, plus Jonathan. I don't know how many... if there's like a limit on how many people I can cast
It's
it
like 8
to.
or something, I think.
8. Then that's good. What are less than 8, right? 4, 5... Yeah, okay, so I'm casting Pass Without Trace on our little group plus Jonathan.
Okay.
Oof, okay, I forgot. I put... Gosh darn it. So since the power is out, D&D Beyond is not working.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is Robine doing?
What does what do?
Robine doing? His name,
I
right?
don't know. What is he doing? I think he ran away, didn't he?
What is he
I think he
doing?
already left.
He
I
did.
think he ran off. Just ran and he threw the firebomb and he just
No, that's Rebind.
Wait, what?
I left ages ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's already gone. He's
did.
gone. He's way...
Question.
Yeah, I literally said, oh yeah, I'm gonna throw a firebomb at the things keeping us in.
Yeah, he bolted the second.
No one followed.
And he was
I
gone.
need to
Well-
follow because I physically cannot be in this call anymore.
Okay,
Okay.
but you're still
Oh,
you're still charmed, so you're kind of like you're kind of just
I'll
stumbling
try and
away.
get you out.
You're stumbling away, but nobody's really paying attention to you right now.
Okay. Am I allowed to just dip because I actually have to
Yeah.
leave like
Yeah.
4
We
minutes ago?
won't be too much longer. Just like
Okay. This was fun. I hope we can do it again soon.
Yes.
Goodbye.
See you
Bye.
everyone. Do it this time.
Goodbye.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. So yeah, it's Okay. So was anybody about to do something? I forget.
I have
You have your
foot-
foot on his neck right now.
Yep.
so-
I am going. Would I be able to see that Beckham is losing at this in the book?
His book is currently not open right now. Like he has a clutch to his chest. No, actually, correction. I was wrong. Sorry. Jonathan is trying to rip it out of his hands currently, and it's just burning his hands. But the second you stepped on his neck, he let go for a second.
Okay.
Oh, let's go.
I mean, we're just about done. So So yeah, he lets go of the book, and Jonathan just falls back with the book in his hands, and then he falls back, the book flying from his hands, and then lands right in front of both of you. It lands in front of you, and what you see fading into the picture is what appears to be the giant from before punching a hole through a man who, and is also punching another hole who is through the blue horned man from before, and that man is also for some reason flipping somebody off. I don't know why, but he is. And as that happens, you see the undead ogre just begins to fall over.
Look at
And
that.
you're still on it, so you might want to try and jump
Oh yeah,
off.
I'm gonna jump
So
off.
make a dex, make a athletics check.
I did dex, but 12.
Okay,
Would it be a dex saving throw?
It could be athlete. I'd say dex saving throw. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I did 12.
So do you
12.
have to-
You're just barely able. You're just barely able to get off of the ogre before it just falls to the ground, and it just slowly starts bubbling and dissolving away. And this time, no cloud comes out of it. It just dissolves and burns away.
Well, you look at that. Your master died.
No, I was
Bye.
so close.
And shoved my foot down a little bit harder.
As in, you wanted to stomp on his throat and just kill him. Or just knock him out.
I'm going to knock him out.
Okay, he's like, no. I was so close to cracking the cop! As he slumps into unconsciousness. And the moment you do that, you look over and you see the sun slowly begin to rise. And you also turn around to see that the house is just in shambles at this point. Like the whole front area has just blasted out. You can see the smoke is starting to rise from the basement. And people are starting to wake up.
Tie him up and say, "Hey, John, was it?"
Jonathan,
but yeah, I appreciate his sentiment. As he's trying to kind of wave his hands in the air, try and cool him off a little bit.
I think what happened here today was this man had gone crazy and
No shit.
was doing fear, and he kidnapped you, and we're going to the police, and we're going to find a story that's actually believable.
How can we make any of this believable? Oh yeah, officer, I just found a kid who was somehow chained up in the attic, and then there was a laboratory in that, and then there was a bunch of dead
I found
people.
a kidnapper.
Oh yeah, also
we flown into our house because of kidnap. And,
also, you see
we found
the
the
rest of
kidnapper right
the
here.
people who were surrounding the house have all begun to just dissolve and just bubble and melt away. The cloud also not being there.
This is going to be the story. We went into this house because we heard strange noise. We were investigating because we went into the basement. We found you and the kidnapper free. Decided to cut all of the wiring. Everything started going up in flames, and then we immediately, as we left, there's a gas explosion, which is why there is now a big hole in the middle of the house, and then the house burned down. And you know what? That's the story we're going to tell.
He throws his hands up and it's like, fine, fuck it, I just want to get out of here.
Alright, that's okay. A bit far-fetched, but good, believable,
Whatever works.
realistic.
You can also start to hear sirens in the distance, so the police are probably coming.
Tying up the
jeez.
man's arms and in a knot. Not like with the rope.
Just tying his arms in a knot.
Yeah,
Dude, Dan is just...
No,
But Jonathan, while you're doing that, Jonathan,
Okay, Jonathan, we're ready to
picks
answer
up the book, and
questions.
it's no longer hot to his touch or anything. It's just a normal book. So
I'm gonna grab
what
it,
do
I'm gonna throw it.
what do we do with this thing? Keep it?
I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna throw it into the house.
Okay, I guess as you just chuck it into the house,
The burning
you
house.
realize you may or may not have doomed that world.
Well, no,
Because the world is in the book.
What?
But we don't believe
He
that,
said
though.
that there was a world
think.
inside the book, and the book was like, and the second that
I'll
somebody
remember
died in
that.
the book,
I'll
it was
go
gone.
back in, I'll grab it, and I'll just bury it somewhere. I'll put it in the grave.
Okay, I guess.
Because nobody's gonna dig up a grave.
I mean, the police probably will.
Okay, psych, I'm not gonna put it in the grave.
And just put it in
Okay,
my
so
backpack.
you put it in your
and they need a
backpack,
warrant
and
to search.
slowly,
so.
as the morning begins, the police begin rolling up and start questioning everybody. But if the night is over, the evil has been defeated, and the mystery has been solved. Man, you all
Even though
need a
we
nap right
have
now.
no idea.
Man, you're all tired right now. So after all questioned and everything, you all decide to just head home and to just sleep for the rest of the day. And thus ends the mystery of the house at the end of the street.
We walk towards the trials, every rule is final. Bonds will be forged, the path the way to the end is nothing but course. Who will you become? The heroes or the evil? No way to turn back, so put on your backpack. The clock's ticking, hope your values don't go missing. Lace your boots, we're gone adventuring. Treasures to find, legend investigating. Now gone back in Fabula Meditati.